Jaslina just redeemed first. Jaslina just redeemed Daily Shell Collection. Jas the Baker just redeemed Daily Shell Collection. Rose Eddleton just redeemed Daily Shell Collection.
Hi guys, welcome in. My name is Nikki. Welcome back to the Cozy Cove. Hi everybody, all my friends are here. Hello friends. Oh, I didn't start the bingo before I started talking. Dang it. It was sitting open too. I still didn't start it. That's okay. But guess what? I was distracted and I'm going to tell you why in just a second. But first, it's Miss Lisa's birthday. Everybody say happy birthday, Lisa, in the chat. Everybody send all the hearts and the love and the cake and whatever awesome little emotes you got. And tell Lisa happy birthday. Share all the love, all the mod love. We gotta have a mod. I need to have Sky make a mod love emote. I need a mod love emote like Rose has. Not the same one, but like I need one also. Hold on. Forgot to start the bingo. There it is. I was like, where's the call for that? There we go. I got it. I did it. I'm also going to give you, I finished my bubble tea because I'm at the bottom of it. I've been drinking it this whole time while I was having my dinner earlier before stream. So I'm not eating anymore. But I did almost finish my bubble tea. So, yeah. Anyway, but it's Miss Lisa's birthday. So big happy birthday. Big shout out. We love you so much, Lisa. Thank you for hanging out with us on your birthday. You're amazing and beautiful. And we love you so much. But The reason I got distracted, by the way, was because I was on Blue Sky posting my thing. I almost forgot to post after I wrote it because I'm so smart. And, pro streamer moves right here. But anyway, guess what, Lisa? It's also Miss Jenny's birthday from Wholesome Games. The queen of the cozy games. And the cozy game news, I guess, really. I was like, holy shit, wait, you guys have the same birthday. So that was cool. And that distracted me because I had to write her a happy birthday, too. I was like, wait, what? I was like, wait, no, it's Lisa's birthday. Wait a minute. I was so confused for a second. So that's interesting. You guys have the same birthday. Probably not the same year, though. I would highly doubt you're the same age. But who knows? Who knows? But yeah, so that was kind of cool. So, yeah, 2 birthdays today of cozy, wonderful queens. I love it. I love it so much. But anyway, yeah, it is, what is it? It's Leo season now. Bring out the lions. Anyway, so yay. All right. That was my quick top of the stream because that was more important. We had to say happy birthday. So we had to do that first. But aside from that, and thank you for putting the merch link. I don't know if I didn't even notice if you did the Oodie one, honestly, but thank you so much. Either way, mermaid merch. Mermaid merch is always available. Nothing new yet, but mermaid merch is always available. And of course, if you use my Oodie link, you'll get 15% off your next Oodie purchase. So don't forget about that. Did I tell you I have a job interview next week? No. I feel like you said something about an interview at some point. You didn't tell me it was next week, though. Good luck. I remember you were saying, like, you've been doing a whole bunch of stuffs. But congrats. I hope you do wonderful. I know you'll do wonderful. Just make sure you practice, you take some deep breaths, and then you go in and you give them your all. That's all you can do. After that, if they don't take you, they suck. That's it. If they don't take you, they suck. It's their loss. They suck. But hopefully everything works out well. So good luck. Wait, it's for a New York Girl, are you moving? Girl, are you coming to my neighborhood? Wait, hold on. Wait, are we about to hang out? Hold on, what's happening? All right, we need more information now. Well, don't like dox yourself or anything. But other than that, like if you want to share, you can share. Yeah, that's all the top of the stream stuff. It's demo double feature day. You wish, but there would be work trips. Ooh! Yay. I'm bringing Rose to the States. All right. Really, her job is not me, but whatever. You got to get that job now. They're going to really suck if they don't. Honestly, New York in general sucks and the U.S. sucks. So it's very possible, to be fair, that they suck even if they do take you. But we're not going to get into that because, yeah. But either way, good luck, yeah. You'll just be on their UK team. Oh, okay. But 2 weeks out a year, you have to... Ooh. That's cool. I like that. That sounds so cool. I don't know if I'd want a job where I'd have to travel for work. I've thought about it in the past, but like at this point in my life, I don't know if I'd want that. It feels like a lot of work now at this point. I'm not that much older than you, but that feels like a lot of work at this point. But, sorry, I keep getting distracted. Double feature demos. Double feature. I don't know which way sounds better. I've been going back and forth for like 2 weeks with that, but whatever. I'm so excited because we are going to play the demo for Spill the Beans, which, if you don't know, I'm going to take a second to grab this real quick because I should have done it during stream while I was setting up, and I didn't. So I'm sorry, dumb me, but we're going to do it now. If you don't know about Spill the Beans, they have a Kickstarter going. Their Kickstarter is less than 2 weeks left. And they're not doing so hot. And I'm very upset because this game is awesome. I've played the demo before. I don't know if I did it on stream or not. I can't remember. That saved my life. But there's only 11 days left. They're not even halfway funded. I'm very, very bummed about this. Like, I'm genuinely bummed about this. They do not pay me. I have no affiliation with them other than I love their damn game. But I played this demo when it first dropped. Oh my God, I don't even remember when that was. Was it earlier this year or last year? I think it was earlier this year. I'm so tired. I don't remember anything, to be fair. My brain is fried. I don't know what happens if they don't hit their goal, and that's what I'm scared of. I really don't know, and I'm very upset, and I'm very scared. But I hope they do. So I've been promoting the hell out of this on Blue Sky, literally this whole time. I'm sending you guys the Kickstarter. You could check it out. Hunter, welcome in. How you doing? Sorry, I did not have my chat open because I'm a dum-dum, and I was looking at something else. So I'm so sorry. Hello, Hunter. Welcome in. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. But yeah, I don't know what happens. I'm actually going to reach out to them probably next week and ask them, like, if they're not closer and be like, what happens if you don't? I'm just curious, honestly. But I love them. So please share the game. I don't expect you guys to donate, but if you can, cool, you know, back them. If you can't, share it. It's really awesome. I will show you guys the demo in a minute, but I did play it previously. They've, since the Kickstarter launch 2 weeks ago now? 3 weeks ago now? They updated the demo. So there's a lot of updates. So I've not seen the new demo. So we're both doing this kind of fresh. So I'm very, very excited for that. Spill the Beans is a reverse whodunit. So basically, very, very basically, you did it. You went in, you stole the secret recipe, and you are trying to evade jail. So you need to pin it on somebody else. That's what it is. It's really cool. I'm very excited. I'm hoping they still finish the game without funding, but I don't know. So we'll see. But we're going to do that one. And we're also doing, I'm sure you guys have seen, Tavern Talk Dreamwalker released their demo yesterday. And they dropped that demo yesterday. And y'all know I love Tavern Talk, that I did back Tavern Talk back when they had their Kickstarter. And now the prequel, it's not a spinoff, the prequel, this is 37 years? It was some weird number. It wasn't like 35, I think it was like 37 years before the events of Tavern Talk is Dreamwalker, and that's what that game is going to be. So I have a demo. Well, we all have the demo now, technically. I did get early access, but I couldn't do a video because life is lifing. So I figure, let's do both of these demos today in one shot. So I'm very, very excited. I think the Tavern Talk one's a little short. I don't know how long the Spill the Beans one is now because they updated it. Originally, I feel like I played it for half an hour to an hour. But I know the Tavern Talk one is only like 20-30 minutes. Granted, we chat a lot, and I also voice act everything, so it might be a little longer. We'll see. But I don't think we're going to hit 2 or 3 hours like we normally do on a Friday. But that's okay. I'm very, very excited to get the... Although maybe we will. We've been chatting for 15 minutes. Who knows? Uh-oh. You don't want to put me on the spot. I am. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate that you missed them. I am. But right now, I will tell you guys, since especially because mostly just my friends are here tonight, and for the VOD, I won't have to answer questions quickly. But for my friends who are here, Lisa knows already because I talk to her every day. But my dog is currently terminally ill. So I've been not doing anything except kind of work and seeing her. And then obviously I stream when I can for you guys. Because streaming does make me happy and I like being with you and hanging out and talking. And that takes my mind away from the sadness. So that's why I have no YouTube videos. That's why I am extremely behind on my monthly videos, because before she got sick, I was actually working on them and I was like rushing to get the scripts done, and I got the scripts done. I was going to record and life. So that's where I'm at right now. I appreciate it, Rose. Thank you. No, you're fine. Don't be sorry at all, please. It's okay. But yeah, so that's why we don't have any YouTube videos happening. I'll get back to them as soon as I can. I have all the damn scripts ready. I just have not had any time on my computer except for stream. So I've not been at I've been at plenty of other computers, but I can't record videos at work, unfortunately. That'd be really cool. See, these are the moments I wish I worked from home and I could just be like, I want to just stop for 5 minutes and record a video. Can't do that. Can't do that in the library. I think they'd look at me like I'm crazy. Who is not sorry and why shouldn't they be? Hi, Zucchini. Welcome in. But yeah, so no worries though. You're all good. If Seth ever shows up, though, we got a new bingo event that I can call, but I think Seth passed out, so I don't know if he's going to show up. Or maybe his phone died. That happens a lot, too. I don't know. We'll see. Ignore the YouTube followers? No, never, Hunter. I just forgot to open my chat. Seth did not die. He passes out a lot, because, it's... What time is it for him? Like 2 or 3 a.m. right now? So, yeah, he passes out a lot, but... He doesn't die. Jeez, so dramatic. All right. Without further ado, though, let's get into our lovely game, shall we? Because I'm so excited to play this demo. I'm freaking out. I'm sorry. You don't understand. I have it on my Steam Deck, and I've been, sitting, looking at it like, I want to play this. I want to play the updated demo. I want to play the updated demo. But I had to wait for you guys, so I was like, I got to wait till Friday. Excuse me? What was that? Was that the game? Was that the game? Wait, what? What was that? Seth and I are twins. I pass out all the time. Oh, he's an hour ahead of you. Yeah, so it's 2 a.m. Yeah. See, I thought it was 2 because I remember. I'm like, it's 8 o'clock, so it's 2 for him, right? Yeah. Because we've done this so many times now that I remember it. Do I need to call any other bingo events before we start? I don't think I do. Oh, Lisa, can you... I'm sorry, I'm bothering you on your birthday. Or Rose, either one. Can you guys just pin the Kickstarter on Twitch? And I'm going to pin it on YouTube because I know you can't, which is stupid. YouTube needs to get their shit together. Oh, I've been cursing. I forgot. Well, I did it like once, but still. They need to get their shit together either way. All right. We're going to pin this message. So if anyone is interested, the Kickstarter, we're pinning it. That is this game that we are showing off. They need love. I don't expect you to donate or back them, but please share it at least if you have friends, if you have social media, which I assume everybody does in this day and age. Please share it. They need love. They are awesome. And I think once you see this gameplay, if I ever get to it, you will love it too. I hope. You guys got to tell me who you want me to frame this on, by the way, because we can't play the whole game, but we can like start the route to who we want to frame. You know what I mean? We got to see who we're going to frame. There was something else I was going to freaking do on Twitch, and I don't remember. Okay, my brain is dead. I'm telling you. See what I have to deal with? This is when life is lifing the way it is. I just forget things. Oh, I wanted to change because it says Tavern Talk first. I forgot to change. Spill the beans. Look at this. It only has 8 followers on Twitch. That makes me so sad. That makes me genuinely sad. Like, I'm really upset about this. This game needs love. I need like one of the really big content creators to just pick it up real quick so they can get love in the next 10 days. Yeah, the Kickstarter's only 11 more days. So content warnings real quick. Crude language, implied drug use. We're all adults here. It happens. Okay, I wonder if does it have my old save on here? No, it's fully brand new. Okay, cool. I was just wondering. I didn't want it to anyway, to be fair, because I want to do it new. I love that this is like in milliliters. It has the, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. It's like, it's all, here we go. All right, ready? Here we go. You've been playing demos the last 2 days? Oh my God. What was what good demos have you played, Hunter? I don't think you want to tell us the bad ones, but what good ones have you played? Because I'm very interested. I love playing demos sometimes. Sometimes I don't have the brain power to do a full game. I'm just like, give me a demo. No, Zucchini, never. Oh, Zucchini, be nice and say happy birthday to Lisa, since you weren't here for that part of it, that part of the stream. You've done it. Against all odds, you've managed to pull off the heist. You're shaking. Outstretched hands grab the cafe's secret recipe. As its power pulses through your body, your heart aches, your breath flutters, mere echoes of what was taken from you, what will soon be yours again. But at this crucial moment, you can't help but think of the other people in this cafe, the ones you're about to drag into a complicated criminal mess. You can only blame the scroll's influence for such inconvenient sympathies. If they were in your position, they'd do the same, wouldn't they? They'd know that after everything you'd been through, this was the only option left. And then it just gets all happy all of a sudden. I might have to use this stream, because this is like full voice acting stream. I might have to use some of this stuff and clip it for a reel. If you guys hear anything good, please feel free to clip it. That's another thing I have to do once I'm back on my computer properly. I'm gonna actually work on a voice acting reel, guys. It should be fun. I don't know what the hell I'm ever gonna do with it. I'll post it on YouTube for sure, but other than that, we'll see. Anyway, people say that Artifice County is the most magical place there is. Yes, Artifice, where 100 years ago the world of spirits cracked the earth and spilled over onto ours. Your birthday's next week, Zucchini? Why is everybody a freaking Leo in my chat? What is this? Oh crap, did I not have it on? Wait, the desktop audio's going. That wasn't me wait, it's not me this time. Maybe it's the game. Hold on. No, there's sound. Hold on. I'm listening to cute little music. Wait, what's happening? Why is there no sound then? Hello? You hear it? Oh, so it's Lisa. Okay. Oh, it's quiet? Okay, so let's fix that then, shall we? Bump. We gonna bump it up. We're gonna bump the music. Can we hear it now? Thank you for telling me though, because I don't know otherwise. You're an Aries? Okay. There it is. Okay, good. There we go. We fixed it. I was like, I hear a jazzy little thing going. What do you mean? All right. I'm just loud because I'm a loudmouth. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, I'm just going back and reading some of the chat. It's kind of funny. Anyway, not this Saturday, next one. Who else other than Lisa and you? Oh my god, who else was a Leo that oh my god. So Sky's brother is a Leo. Lisa's a Leo, you're a Leo. There was oh my god, there was somebody else. Because originally, before I knew about Zucchini, I was saying it was Sky's brother, Lisa, and then somebody else. Who was it? Oh my god, my brain. I told you my brain is crapped out. Oh, and Jenny now, because we just found out Jenny's birthday is today too. So Jenny, although she doesn't come to my chat much, she came once to my stream, to be fair. Oh my god, I'm gonna remember halfway through stream, watch, and you're gonna be like, the hell are you talking about? And be like, earlier we were talking about Leos. That's what's gonna pop back in my head, watch. It wasn't Jazz, was it? Lisa, was it Jazz when we were talking about this in the Discord, right? It wasn't Jazz. Who else? Oh my god. I feel horrible now because I can't remember. That's gonna bother me. That's absolutely gonna bother me. Seth wasn't in Leo territory, right? He's before Leo? Question mark? I don't know the freaking signs well enough. I'd have to actually look it up, like Google it. Like, I don't know it well enough. I'll remember. Not this Saturday, next one. Well, we stream for your birthday too then. You think so? Okay, there you go then. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, because, wait, is it like beginning of July to mid-August or something? I think he like was on the beginning end of Leo season. I think. My brain doesn't work. It's fine. Whatever. Moving on. We'll remember eventually. I know he was the 10th. I just don't remember if the 10th fits in with Leo season or if it's the one before the Leos. Who's before Leo? Cancer? No, he's a Cancer because my grandma was July 12th. He's a Cancer. That's not Leo. So who the hell was the other Leo? God damn it, brain. I hate my brain. Ugh, I'm sorry. Doggy is affecting my brain really badly. I'm sorry. Your brother and sister were born on the same day but 5 years apart. That's crazy. I'd be kind of mad, honestly. I'm sorry. Whoever's the older one, I'd be mad. I'd be like, how's this stupid kid born on my birthday? I'd be so mad. Not like they're the only person alive with that birthday, but I would be so mad. Same family? That's rough. All right. But now, Leo's... That's what I'm saying. I knew he wasn't a Leo, because I'm like, that's Cancer season. Who was... Oh, Ellie! Oh my god, I forgot about Ellie. Sorry, it was Ellie. Ellie. Because her birthday is August 5th, I believe. Was it 4th or 5th? Yeah, Ellie. There you go. That's what it was. I forgot it's 4th or 5th now because, again, brain is fried. I have it written down. I just don't remember off the top of my head because my brain doesn't work. But yeah, she's gonna watch my VOD tomorrow and be so upset that I forgot her birthday. And I forgot she was the Leo I was talking about. I love you, Ellie. I'm sorry when you listen to this because she always watches my VODs. I'm so sorry. I love you. All right, but yeah. So many Leos. Oh my god. I never knew any Leos my whole life. Like, Sky's brother was the first one I ever met, I think. At least that I knew their birthday. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure I met other Leos and I just never knew what their birthdays were. But Sky's brother was the first one I knew that I was like, oh, so he's a Leo. Okay, cool. And now I'm like surrounded by Leos. This is interesting. But yeah. Then I came to find that my sister potentially got born after midnight. Oh no! Wait, so her birth certificate is wrong? Wait. She illegally celebrates her birthday? Wait, what do you mean illegally? Your brother's a Scorpio, so she's just... I'm a Scorpio. I love Scorpios. Scorpios are the best. You never met any other July birthdays until recently? Wow. Damn, really? Like all of July? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. All right. Okay, game. We're never going to get through one demo at this rate. Okay. But now, those spirits work 9 to 5. Arcane power fuels cars and charges phones. This country, I gotta turn this freaking light off because normally I'm cold in here and my light is making it super hot. So I'm turning that off. Like, why do I even have the freaking ring light on when I have no camera going? It's just dark in here, so I like using it, but it's too hot now. Your hubby's a Scorpio. Oh my God. No wonder you love me. No wonder you love me. The birthday boy is gonna bust her one day. Yeah, okay. Your mom's name is spelled different on her birth certificate than how she has always spelled it. That's interesting. Huh. My mom's middle name was apparently spelled wrong on her birth certificate, which is interesting. And then the people who had her file her birth certificate on record, mind you, her actual birth certificate is correct. But for whatever reason, her country's file of it, or copy of it, had 100 years earlier. Don't even ask. That was the funniest story from like a year or two ago. And people were like, damn, you look great for 100 blank, blank, blank. I was like, yo, what the f is happening? Anyway, your grandparents spelled it wrong. Oh no. Yeah, I think that's what happened to my mom's middle name. I think they spelled it wrong. I don't know if it was my grandfather or if it was the doctors. Somebody spelled it wrong. Anyway. But now, those spirits work 9 to 5. I read this already. Sorry, I'm so behind. Arcane power fuels cars and charges phones. This county, not a country, sorry, once the cradle of magic has become as mundane as any other. Hello? I clicked it. There we go. Didn't go. He's a Scorpio too? Stop. Oh, your favorite people are Scorpio. Hey. Anyway. Is anybody taking care of Bingo, by the way? Because I'm not keeping track of anything right now. And an unmagical human like yourself, among shape-shifting sirens, carbon fiber constructs, and wizards, you're exceptional. Exceptionally dull, and exceptionally underestimated. Too busy chatting. Same. Literally same. No matter how much you try to fit in, to love this place in all its wonders, it never reciprocated. All it did was take. All it left you with was emptiness. So why not take something back? Steal everything the county denied. Bleh, can't speak. Steal everything the county denied from you. Fill that gnawing emptiness, then leave it behind forever. Luckily, you know what you need and exactly where to find it. The Familiar, a downtown cafe, noteworthy only for its secret recipe, locked tight in a back room. And conveniently enough, they're hiring. So desperately that they aren't asking for experience or background checks. That is very convenient. All that's left is to put together an application. Not that anything you say on it really matters. It rarely does. Oh, here we go. All right. I am an... Doesn't matter, right? So I am a disciplined... Nope. I wanted to go with individual. There are a lot of options in here, though. I'm a disciplined genius. Wait, I'm a disciplined genius. Ship captain. Oh my god. I'm a disciplined thrill seeker. Can you imagine? What does that even mean? I'm a cerebral... What is it? Thrill seeker. Yeah, sure I am. Whatever. I am a loquacious underdog. The choices are so funny. The choices are wild. Like, this doesn't even make any sense. I'm gonna go with something logical, or that actually makes sense, I should say. So I'm gonna go with the disciplined individual who loves coffee. I mean, it's a coffee shop, right? You can randomize this, which is great too. You don't even have to do any of this junk. Okay, I don't go by they, them. I go by she, her. Thank you. I love that we can change the, look at it. Ooh, I like that. Oh, that kind of looks like my hair. When I actually put my bangs in the front like that, this actually looks like my hair. That's so pretty. Like, literally, wait. Oops, that's skin color. My bad. Hold on, actually. Wait, hold on. There you go. This is Nikki. There you go. Since you don't know what my face looks like, this is Nikki right here. That's literally me. There you go. That's as close to you're getting as a face right now. That's me. Except I want blue hair, of course, because, you know, it's me, and this is not new to anybody, but that's me. Anyway. Who loves... What do I love? Long walks on the beach. Yeah, that goes on a job application, right? It's so lifelike, right? It's so life like, who loves myself? Yes, I do love myself, actually. I do love myself, actually. All right. Destroying my enemies. Who loves a job well done, I guess. We're going boring here. I'm so sorry. We're going with a real job application. Hold on. Soft skills. I am a competent leader. I think I am. Oh, these are all different. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wait. So, oh my God, there's so many options. All right. Novice compromiser, passable confidant, adequate advisor, great communicator, or good listener. I'm also a great communicator. We'll go with that. I'm really not. I can barely speak in my streams, but whatever. Excellent articulate. So it's the same thing. It's basically the same thing. Cool. Cool. Just saying. Excusable sycophant. Sure, why not? Miraculous expounder. What does that even mean? What is an expounder? Am I dumb? I don't know what that means. A probable minion. Yeah. Possible sidekick. Experienced coordinator, whatever the hell that means. Excellent organizer. I'm definitely an excellent organizer. I'm gonna go back to competent leader. Soft skill. Master problem solver. No. Grandmaster in problems, just in case that wasn't sufficient. They have a better one. No. God of the I can't say it. Elocutionary arts. No. What? Surprisingly okay snack fetcher. Yeah, I'm definitely that, but soft skill, please? How is that a soft skill? I'm a team player. What is please? Are you just begging for the job at this point? I don't understand. All right. Education, University of Artifice, County, something else there. Experience, Hemodynamics, volunteer, 6 months. Sure, that makes sense. Oh, I forgot we had to put a name. We're gonna be Nikki Mermaid, like always. Oh wait, no, I can't skip. Okay, good to know I can skip things. Whatever. I was about to do Nikki. What am I doing? That's so real. All right. This is our placeholder address. We love it. Okay, we're done. Here we go. All right, we're in the game, finally. A few days later, you're face to face with the familiar. While its neighbors are all dust and drywall, its facade seems unbroken, even if the varnish is peeling at the edges. It occurs to me, I should have probably grabbed water before the stream, considering how much talking I'm going to be doing. Is this like a Ukraine nod? Because that's cool. For a moment, nothing. Then you spot a silhouette in the window who flicks its neon sign to open before waving you over. You cross the street, repeating the details of your plan. You need to get in, get out, and for the smoothest possible getaway, try to find someone else to take blame. But can you really do all those things without running into any complications? You've already reached the front door. You can hardly turn back now. Here we are. The cafe laid bare before you is almost indistinguishable from the scant images you found online. Mismatched chair. What the? You could be here. Wow, is that their advertisement for for the Kickstarter? Wait, what was that? I don't know what that was. That was funny. Mismatched chairs and royalty-free wall art. Royalty-free. I love the writing in this game, I'm sorry. Well kept, but worn down. Employees only. Croque Madame. Drinks, classic coffee, mocha, latte, espresso, hot chocolate, tea, ask for flavors. Ooh, yum. Love that. Fish flakes? I hope I'm reading that wrong. Anyway. You don't get long to take it all in. A construct towering over 2 meters tall stops wiping down the counter and turns to greet you. Ah, you must be Nikki. Great to finally meet you. Sorry, terribly rude of me to not meet you at the door. As she strides over, you realize how old her vessel must be to have no custom limbs or decals, just worn gray stone, flowering moss, and that tiny bluebird nested on her shoulder. I'm Sloan, from the emails. Lovely to have you on board. Did you get here all right? I saw your address was uptown, and I know we're a wee bit out of the way. I see why you read manga, mostly pictures and not video versions. Rude! Being rude! Time out for zucchini. No. Before you get a chance to reply, she's already yanked you into a crushing two-handed shake. For a moment, you worry that she might have pulled your arm from its socket. Actually, I shouldn't get chatting just yet. Today's schedule's pretty packed, what with your induction, and I barely found time to fix breakfast for Adam. Oh, hang on. This is Adam. Adam, say hello to Nikki. She's your new coworker, so be polite. Adam's usually my only company out front, so it'll be nice to have you too. I mean, I love this job, I really do. But after 6 years of working the floor by myself, staring at 5 every day. Not that you have to come in that early, of course. But did it say starting at 5? And I just read that totally wrong? Hello? Starting at 5. I'm so sorry. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Hold on. Not that you have to come in that early, of course. We're only meant to start at 8. But it pays off. It does. As Sloane trails off, you have a chance to put your plan in motion. You've spent a long time figuring out other people's so-called feelings and just how easy they are to manipulate. If someone's in a good mood, they'll probably think better of you and suspect you less. Then again, if you make someone upset, they might make for an easier scapegoat under pressure. But what's best for Sloane? Better make that first impression count. Nikki, I've worried you with that 5 a.m. thing, haven't I? I just want to stress that you don't have to do that. Honest. Okay, so our options are, that depends, are you paid for those extra hours, decrease Sloane's mood to make her more prone to breaking under pressure, or those extra hours must be worth it, this place is spotless, increase her mood to make her a more amenable ally. So these are our options. And we have options like this more or less, unless the demos change dramatically, we have the same options more or less throughout as we meet characters and talk to them. So this is how we choose who we're gonna. So I figure we're gonna start off at least with a nice one for everybody, and then we'll figure out who either we don't like or who's like, you know what, you're easy, and we can pin it on you. So we're gonna go with this. Those extra hours must be worth it. This place is spotless. Look how cute this is. Anyway. Oh, that's sweet of you. I try to bring the best out of the old familiar. Good to know other people actually notice. The lights flicker overhead before Sloane can finish her sentence. Oh, sorry. I thought that was fixed. Should call the electromancer once I get a free moment. Anyway, packed schedule. I've got pastries in the oven, then a delivery after. Come on, let's get you in uniform. If we're quick, I can show you how our recipes works before any customers arrive. Sloane strides through the doorway behind the counter, beckoning you into the kitchen beyond. It takes 3 steps to match just one of hers. Damn. We tiny. The kitchen, built from cool metal and right angles, is warm with the smell of apricots. You breathe it in. Sloane roots through a nearby cabinet before suddenly sighing. I'll say this now. Sorry about the fit. She hands you an apron like her own, exactly like her own, actually, in that it's far too big for you. It's bound to slow you down and make you look utterly ridiculous. Your one should be here tomorrow. I hope this is alright in the meantime. Sure, if anything, it's amusing. Take the apron, you're here to play the part, aren't you? Could I skip the uniform? If it's just for today, don't take the apron, you're liable to trip over that thing. I'm here to play a part, baby. We're all in. We don't want to get caught. If I fall, I fall. I mean, it should be funny anyway. We're going for it. Great. How are you going to steal the recipe while wearing this? Thanks a million, Nikki. Glad you're seeing an upside. Here's your name tag, too. As you wrap yourself in the oversized apron and pin on your name tag, Sloane smiles. It's a small, sad smile that weighs down her whole face. Look, I'm sure not everything you heard about this place has been grand, but once you put in a little elbow grease, she really shines. And I've got a lot of elbow grease. Why did I just hit my desk? My bad. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to say that. You wouldn't be here if I didn't think you had the same drive. Your application told me that much. Although you did undersell yourself a wee bit. Would you call yourself a competent leader? No need to be so hard on yourself, Nikki. I mean, it didn't say an excellent leader. I had to pick something. But at the end of the day, those are just words. Your experience was what really settled it. I mean, it must have been quite a privilege to work for... Sloane is cut short by a buzz from her phone. Oh, pastries! Why don't you pop into the office while I grab those? Fred, your manager, I should say, ought to be ready. Big gray door on your right. Best of luck. You take 6 steps towards the office, a hiss of heat escaping the oven behind you. Beyond lies Fred, the owner, the one from the newspaper, the one whose recipe you're here to steal. Or you're here for. Well, same deal. That's what we're here to do. You ease the door open, but no one greets you. Your eyes are immediately drawn to the colossal metal safe that occupies a quarter of the room, just a few steps away. Love the cat bed on top. You knew the recipe was protected, but not like this. The safe looks like it was taken from the set of a heist movie. It should be locking up gold bars instead of, what, a recipe for coffee? But as you run a hand across its surface, wondering just how you're going to crack it open, there's a rustle nearby. You snap upright with a bolt of unbidden adrenaline. Like a dragon emerging from its hoard, a tiny gold-eyed tuxedo cat rouses from a pet bed on top of the safe. He blinks stickily? Okay. Then suddenly glares at you. Fur on end, eyes aglow. Oh my god, don't touch my shit! Okay, I didn't touch anything, but alright, chill. He spits the words at you like darts, light crackling through his panicked eyes. The air in the room starts getting heavier, as if brewing into a thundercloud. Like, I didn't even touch it yet, dude. At least let me touch it first. Oh, okay. Who sent you? If you think you're going to best me in my own domain, I said that weird. Wait, you're the new hire, aren't you? That was random. Quick as a power cut, the light in his eyes blinks out, and the pressure lifts with it. The cat sighs, leaping smoothly from the safe to the desk. Sorry, that was unprofessional of me. I'm Fred. Welcome to the Familiar. Good to have you on board. Well, given the terrifying magic and the talking, he's not a cat. He's a demon bound to the form of a beast. A familiar, in other words. That's the last time I'm pulling an all-nighter on admin. You're lucky to be young, human, because after the 1st century, things get... Sloan wanted you on board, right? You have one main rule. Do everything you can to show the economist types this place isn't a bad idea. More than fire safety drills, we need drive and spite. So that's what I expect from you. Are we clear? Spite? Okay. Did you expect I'd even be here today? Crystal clear, boss. Literally. That's what I like to hear. As long as we're on the same page, you and I will get on just fine. We aren't a happy little family here. We're just hard workers. This isn't going to work if you aren't prepared to work just as hard as me and Sloan. As if on cue, Sloan enters the office, a kettle of boiling water in one hand and a packet of coffee in the other. She starts mixing the two in a mug on Fred's desk. Okay, boss. Are we saying okay to the boss, or like he's just an okay boss? I don't know which one this means. Morning, Fred. Everything all right in here? Thought I heard a bit of shouting. Oh, no, it's all fine. I've just been giving, Fred quickly squints at your name tag. Giving Nikki the lowdown on the familiar. Our history, what we do. All the good stuff. Sloan gazes at Fred, tracing the tiredness in his eyes. Her smile dims a little. Oh, that's nice. I can join you now if you'd like. We can go over the finer details together. If you've got time, by all means. With firm movements, Sloan puts the kettle down and closes the door behind her. Fred's eyes lock onto your name tag again as he reads it under his breath. So, Nikki, let's get down to business. We're open 8 to 5 most days, but your shift goes 30 minutes longer at the end for closing. Anything after that is overtime. I can give you the forms. Aprons go on the hooks in the kitchen. If anything gets spilled on it, don't be afraid to excuse yourself and replace it as soon as you can. Oh, and if you are going to excuse yourself, and on it goes. Sloan and Fred don't speak to you as two different people, but as two halves of one business. Efficient, organized, and trusting one another as best they can. That should be most of it. I'll be with you at the counter for your training, so don't hesitate to ask me any questions. She's cut off again by her phone, sorry. Oh, excuse me. Dave? Hey, Sloan. Just unloading the van out back. So, there's your heads up. Thanks, Dave. I'll be right there. I should be off. Need to give my signature for the deliveries. Thanks again, Fred. Oh, Nikki, before you join her, I'm sure you've heard about our recipe. Must be dying to learn what makes the Familiar's coffee so irresistible. But it's not so much a set of instructions as it is, well, I won't get too arcane with you. It's more of a background thing, like the internet. You use that, right? Point being, even if you don't see it, it'll be working its magic back here. In a drill-proof, bomb-proof, 6-gauge safe, which only me and Sloan can open. Also, I cursed it. Okay. I get it, you've got to protect what's yours. Oh, Sloan offered to show me the recipe earlier. Oh. So it's protected against teleport-based attacks too, of course. Create an opportunity for Fred to act suspiciously in front of others. Ooh, I like that option. Because honestly, when I do the full playthrough of this for you guys, if it still goes with or without the Kickstarter, I'm framing Fred. He is absolutely 100% the first one I'm framing. That's all I'm saying. So I kind of want to see a little bit of it here, but I don't know. I want to mess with it a little too. Sometimes I need to summon something from inside without opening the door, but I guess someone else could. Well, make sure that's dealt with. Don't worry about it. You love Fred? He's a jerk, though. Fred's a jackass, though, so that's why I'm framing him first. Although in the demo we can't finish, so I don't know who I want to frame or start framing today. We'll see. Maybe I'll just get everybody suspicious of everybody. I don't know. He looks back at the veritable vault behind him as if checking that it's still there. Can never be too careful with this thing, especially in this economy. I mean, wasn't it just last week that Raphael Hendricks wrote off his beauty store chain? It's inspirational how these CEOs act. Expanding isn't easy. I mean, ideally, we'd have an accountant, a consultant, another chef, but we've got you, and you're one hell of a good start. How can the boss deal? I don't know. But it is an ending, I believe, so I really want to know. That's the thing. I don't know, but you can pin it on him. So, I mean, he's one of them. He's one of your options. So, I don't know, but I would love to see how that plays out. I was actually talking to Sky about that, and he said insurance fraud, and I was like, that's valid, I guess. I don't know. Especially with our regulars. Oh, you'll meet them soon enough. You should catch up with Sloan. Anything you need, I'll be back here, going over these papers. As you leave the office, Fred paws a single sheet of paper from the files on his desk. Even upside down, you recognize it as your CV. He don't trust me already. Not a moment after you enter the kitchen, someone waves at you from the back door. In the doorway next to Sloan is a uniformed courier, a human just as unremarkable as you. A precarious stack of cardboard boxes wobbles threateningly behind him. Say, you're Nikki, aren't you? Sloan was just telling me all about you. All good things, I promise. Mostly good. Dave gives Sloan a package and gives you a conspiratorial eyebrow waggle. He pauses to take a long breath inward through his nose. Oh, is that apricot? So you did go for the new recipe. Fred must have taken some convincing. Oh, I'm just trying it out. We'll see how they sell first. Hey, if I come by once I'm off work, that's one customer right there. Guaranteed. Sloan breaks away to put each package in its right place. Dave looks at you, eyes glistening. Hey, Nikki. Have a good first day, yeah? He's flirting with me. How can you pin it on anyone? Like, surely it's obvious it's the new hire, considering they've been running for presumably years without issue. Girl, I didn't write this, okay? I didn't write it. Alright. Thanks, I will. Increase Dave's mood to give him a bright start to the day, I guess. If you say so, decrease Dave's mood to actually, who cares? He'll be gone soon anyway! That's so rude. We'll flirt back, I guess. He might not be here for it, but if all goes well, today's gonna be good. You must have some top-tier gaslighting. No, really. That's the spirit. Any more for me, Dave? Just a couple bigger things, but I'll grab those this time. Don't let me interrupt your induction. Are you sure I could carry? I'll catch you later for that pastry, yeah? Dave walks away whistling, his footsteps gradually going quiet in the alley. Nikki, I'm so sorry about Fred. I know he must have overslept today. That's on me. You notice her hands are balled into fists, one so tight that even the stone starts to buckle. I just wanted your first day to be easy, but... oh well. Let's get you behind the counter, shall we? There won't be time to take you through all the machines, so let's just fill the drip maker. I keep the house roast down here. She effortlessly pulls open a burlap sack of beans, scooping them onto the grinder. As you pulverize them, the aroma of the coffee fills your lungs like a cloud of bitter smoke. Sorry. Today's been all over the shop, hasn't it? We should get a wee moment to breathe now. Only customers come... bleh. Can't speak. Too many words. Only one customer comes in this early and they don't do Mondays. I'll introduce you tomorrow. Sloane smiles, the stone wrinkling around her eyes, and it dawns on you. This is beginning to feel like a real job. Just as you finish that thought, the front door swings wide open and your first customer skips inside. You spot at least 4 shades of pink in their outfit. Pink fingernails, pink sun hat, lipstick, backpack. That dress must be bespoke too. Pricey. Wolfie, welcome in. Thank you for collecting your daily shell. Oh, I forgot to say hi to my friends who... oh, thank you everybody who collected their daily shell. I'm sorry I didn't go back because we were all laughing about stuff and I did not thank you guys individually, but thank you so much. Thank you for lurking, of course, because I know Jade is streaming, but thank you. I love you. You're awesome. I'm missing Jade's stream, I know. I'm so sorry. I'm being a bad mod and a good streamer. Question mark? I'm not sure. Anyway, moving on. As they draw close, though, you spot pointed fangs in their cheery smile and deep red eyes behind their tinted glasses. A vampire. Love you too, but she has no mods on Twitch but me. Oh my god! I'm sorry. I will be there after stream, even though I'll probably be lurking, but I will mod later. Thank you. And then I will help you. I'm sorry. Alright. Good morning, Sloane. Oh, I spoke too soon. Morning. Before you order, this is Nikki, our new barista. Ah, so you're finally upscaling. You know, I saw some prime real estate going for cheap on Moonbow. If expansion's on your mind. Slow down, we're not taking over the industry just yet. The vampire looks as if they have more to say. Words bubbling just beneath the surface, but settles on a pout. Nikki, this is... I'm Jessie, with an I-E. What the hell? Hello, I hit the scroll on my mouse and it went back. That's cool. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Can I just scroll and get the rest? No, I have to actually click. Okay. I was like, that's interesting. Never mind. Okay. Jessie's eyes swivel to you with abundant curiosity. Your apron's so big. I'm more for tailored fits myself, but I know that baggy looks have been catching on lately. Draws focus to the wearer being separate from their clothes. Oh, no, it's nothing like that. Just a supply chain issue. What'll it be this time, Jessie? A hot chocolate, please. And I'll have it with, whipped cream, nutmeg, caramel, marshmallows. Wait, will that fit? Marshmallows, then whipped cream, then caramel, and the rest. Oh, but what if I got cookies, too? Give me one with everything and 2 chocolate chip cookies, please. Sloane's already off to one side, rifling through her arsenal of ingredients. Meanwhile, Jessie brandishes a pink bat-styled mug from their backpack, placing it on the counter as their eyes flick back to you. Even if Sloane and Fred aren't aiming for world domination yet, you're still on the front line of their expansion plans. They're investing a lot of trust into you. So tell me, do you feel like a good investment? How far are you willing to go to succeed? Jessie with an EI needs emergency dentistry with an RY? Her name was IE, not EI. What? What did you just spell? Well, it's just a job, really? Damn. It's our first day, so we gotta do anything, right? I do anything. The vampire peers down into your eyes, then nods, as if confirming a suspicion they had. Good. So, Jessie, what brings you here on this lovely Monday morning? Are you trying out a new schedule? Oh, no. Much more exciting than that. I've got a meeting with the board after this, so I came here to prepare. It'll go much smoother with something sweet. Yeah, I'm surprised all of a sudden you can't type. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ah, for your infamous internship. How is your family treating you then? About as well as usual. Trust me, I'd much rather be here to help the familiar. But then Fred's just like everyone else. He seems my last name is Hendrix and thinks I'm some sorceress corporate spy out to suck the proverbial blood from his business. Of course, the Hendrix is rich, powerful, and mostly, troublingly for you, magically talented. Jesse looks at you, anticipating your judgment with a flat smile. Well, you're far too fashionable to be a spy. Wow. He called your father cashing out on a failed business inspirational. Increase suspicion. Ooh, perfect. We can increase suspicion of Fred, considering we want Fred to take the fall. Fred did say he was looking for a consultant. Oh. That would be interesting, but no, we're gonna go with this one. Oh, odd. He didn't strike me as someone who'd... Hold on. Sorry. Odd. He didn't strike me as someone who'd appreciate those practices adopting a CEO mindset, I suppose. Try not to let your family get you down, Jesse. You'll get your chance to prove yourself someday. Well, if all goes according to plan, that chance should come today. Fingers crossed. Sloan passes Jesse's now full mug across the counter. By some miracle of physics, it hasn't spilled over yet. Maybe this was a bit ambitious. But if I use a cookie to scoop up the cream and let the marshmallows melt, I can finish it in 30 minutes? Thank you, Sloan. And Nikki? Jesse swipes their card and then their mug, making a beeline for a booth seat before the payment even goes through. They assembled their workstation in mere seconds. A sheaf of papers, stack of textbooks, and a predictably pink laptop. The mug stands vigilantly at a safe distance. Jesse was a surprise, but at least they're a nice one. I'm just grateful they didn't come in at the same time as... By the way, I've been making this joke on social media for a long time. I don't know if you guys saw it, but this is my sister in the game. I have found a sister. She is a siren, and I'm the mermaid. So this is my sister. You're about to meet my sister. Before she can finish, the front door swings open and a siren rolls into the room. She's wearing a sleeveless orange turtleneck, a magnolia-covered jacket that's relaxing on her shoulders, and a perfectly photogenic smile that doesn't quite reach her eyes. Hello, the familiar! It's a perfect day for my long overdue review, don't you think? You'll have to forgive me. I came straight here from my morning swim. I must look a mess. She runs one hand through a river of glossy pale hair, parted by an immaculate side cut. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Wow, nice. And raises a smartphone with the other, flourishing it like a paper fan. Don't worry, Nikki, I'll handle this. Uh-oh. Jesse shrinks back, arranging their books into a makeshift wall. It seems to work. The siren glides over towards the counter, not noticing them at all. Now, Sloan, I know you very well, of course, but for the benefit of both me and my adoring fans, who is this? Oh, I didn't know you'd be coming. This is... But the siren's already staring at your name tag, trying to preempt Sloan's introduction. So that's how you spell Nikki. Enchantée. I am Alexandria Argos. I don't know how to say her last name. Argyros? Agros? Argyros? No, I have no idea how to say her last name. Hopefully we never have to say it again, but we'll see. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. You don't happen to have a grimoire account, do you, Nikki? I'd love to give you a proper credit in my post. How about a drink first, before anything goes onto the internet page of yours? Quite right, Sloan. I'm getting ahead of myself. Could I have... She clears her throat and straightens her back. Oh boy. Our gyro thing, you laughed. Bro, I don't know how to say her name, man. I'm sorry. She's my sister, but I don't know how to say her last name. I like Alexandria, though. Or Alexandra, sorry. I like both, to be fair, but Alexandra. A blue sea salt caramel frap with soy milk and non-dairy whipped cream on top, plus a little of that raspberry chocolate powder you have would be lovely. Thank you so much. I should have everything. Let me check the back first. Nikki, could you grab a plastic cup for that? Lids are in the bottom left cupboard. Wait, do you have any of those little fish cookie? Oh, she's gone. In the silence, Alexandra's smile slides off her face. She sighs sharply through her nose. Are you all right? I know this whole song and dance can be quite overwhelming if you aren't prepared, but Then, you don't know who I am anyway, do you? Of course. No, oh no, of course I've heard of you. Lowers her mood to make her more prone to... Wait, what? Why would she be happy to me have never heard... I don't know why that would make her happy. Can you imagine having like 1 million followers? Nah, I have no idea who you are. What? Although to be fair, I didn't know who Mr. Beast was until the whole bad stuff came out, so I guess that happens. Alright, I've never heard of you, sorry. That would make sense. Thanks for getting it out of the way. I hope I made a good first impression, for whatever that's worth. Sloane returns, hands full of yet more ingredients. You hand her a cup, and she starts filling it with dubiously blue syrup. Should I expect your fans to start ordering these fraps in the hundreds? I'm not sure if they're on theme anymore. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. The drink's just to showcase how skilled you are at your craft. It's aesthetic. That's what the audience really wants. Alexandra plucks the card reader from the counter with a sly smile. Passes her phone across it and hands it back with a wink. There's a 30% tip attached. Damn. You'd know better than me about that social media stuff. Sloane, Nikki, trust me. You've got a wonderful, cozy place here. What's not to love? Those donuts? Those menus? Really? Is that the best you can do? Okay. Alexandra turns around to gesture at the cafe, and her eyes finally land on Jessie. Her voice freezes in her throat. Jess? Not her turning to a bat. I love it. Eek! Oh no, Jessie. Hey, Alex, I didn't know you were coming today. It was on my page. Perhaps I should have dropped you a message. Sorry. Do you... Sloane puts the finished frap to one side, pushing past you to tend to the transformed Jessie. Alexandra squeaks a little closer to you. I'm sorry, Nikki. Truly, drama's the last thing I'd want to bring into this establishment. Or to Jessie. She plucks the frap from the counter. You're not sure how anything that color could taste any better than tolerable. I know when I'm not wanted. I'll just snap a few photos, then be on my merry way. The lighting's not ideal, but I can fix it in post. Feel free to dim the lights. The switch is right there. Oh, okay. So Jessie really didn't know you were coming, but they seem so organized. I don't know what's going on between you two, but I'm sorry. I'm going to make her happy because she's my sister, and we got to be nice to my sister. She's the only one I don't want to frame, honestly. But I have to at some point because I got to see all the endings. But for right now, I love my sister from another ocean. I have no idea. Whatever. And I don't want to frame her right now. So we're just going to be nice to her. Okay. Thank you. I'll spare you the messy details, but needless to say, it didn't end well. Not that there was much of an ending to speak of, really. With a final smile, Alexandra takes her drink to the cafe's centermost table, posing it like an art exhibit. Jessie, still a bat, keeps staring at her, but she doesn't look back. Ooh, she turned back. With an exhausted puff of smoke, Jessie returns to their original form and slumps into their seat, eyes wandering to the crescent moon bracelet on their wrist. Sloane returns after confirming they're okay. Sorry, I didn't think... Yeah, both of them at once can be a wee bit complicated. They used to... She's cut off by the sound of a motorbike revving down outside, heralding the arrival of your third customer. This person is a first, even for you. Someone whose body lacks everything but a skeleton. You don't know any kind of magic that can make that work. Skinless, fleshless, sigilless, although he does have hair, which you're pretty sure isn't a type of bone. A stiff, dark brown pompadour that props up a pair of sunglasses. Grudge? Grudge, hey, how's it going? I feel like I've barely seen you since ArcCon. Okay. Says nothing. Rude. He reaches the counter, undeterred. You're waiting for Sloane to address him like the others, but she's just staring, locked in place. He's wearing a wig, clearly. Damn. She said, your pompadour's fake. So you're the new barista. Good job of making it this far. Makes you one of the best, don't it? Ain't just the coffee you brew, it's your resolve. Can we take your order? Yeah, resolve. Well, let me tell you, I know your type, and I know you're up to something. I can feel it. Sloan, I would like to order. Thank you kindly. I don't know why this is coming out southern now, sorry. Let's put your new barista to the test. I'll have a coffee. A black coffee. I'm sorry, is that supposed to be difficult? Just wondering. From the pot. Doesn't have to be. Yeah. I think we might, Sloane's eyes bounce between the skull and the coffee pot on the counter. Nikki, why don't you handle this one? It'll be good for your training. Seems like she isn't gonna budge. You grab a cup and start pouring. Wait, what's her name? Nikki? Okay, I think I got it. Nikki. So that's to be the name of my nemesis? I'm Grudge. Grudge Knuckles. And you best remember it. Even if Frederick gave you the job instead of me, there's bound to be cracks in your meticulous facade. Your coffee making halts at this revelation. He had a whole rant prepared just because you got this job? With an application like that? You caught me. This is all a ruse. You're making it obvious why they didn't pick you. Damn. I mean, if we're gonna be nemesis, no, we gotta start good with everybody, and then we can shit on him after. I knew it, but I can't just take my nemesis's word for it. I'm gonna need hard proof to know for certain. You present the now full cup to Grudge. He daintily drops in a sugar cube and stirs the coffee with a bone-like spoon, which he apparently just had loose in one of his pockets. Nice try, Nikki, but I know coffee when I see it, so there's no way this. He puts it to his jawbone and takes a delicate sip. The liquid seems to vanish as soon as it enters his mouth. Damn it, it's just as like usual. How'd she get it right so quick? So bitter, yet so energizing. Well, I'll be Nikki. Coffee's as bitter as your soul. Just how it should be. But I'm still watching you. Okay, dude, whatever. He takes the cup and spins dramatically away from the counter. It's then that he finally spots Jessie. Yo, he ran past her rude, and now he notices her? Okay. Jessie. Grudge. They immediately hug. It's so good to see you. Why? Oh, sorry, that's him. I'm dumb. It's so good to see you. Why didn't you pipe up earlier? I was waiting for you to finish. It sounded like you had a lot to get off your chest. Oh, yeah, you heard that? Sorry. It was just a personal... It doesn't matter. How's your job going? I could tell you, but I've not got long. Are you sure you don't want something with your coffee? Sloane's made some cookies, great cookies today, and I'd be happy to buy... Oh, no. Shouldn't give my nemesis the satisfaction. Not after walking away all conclusively like I just did. Grudge, you haven't even paid yet, and I admire your candor, but are you sure Nikki's your nemesis and not Fred? Fred's a real villain, that's true. But a nemesis? That's different. Gotta be personal. She's just in her phone. Jesus. But you don't know who Nikki is yet. Maybe start with a rivalry as practice? Rival, eh? Having a lovely time at... No, I used lovely last time. They'll think that's insincere. Oh, what if I... Oh, almost forgot. Alex, how you doing? All good over there? Oh, Grudgy, I didn't see you come in. How have you been? Well, it's funny you're here, actually. There was something I wanted to... Back in your phone. I'll catch up with you later. You both seem busy, and I should pay. Grudge sheepishly returns to the counter, hands fishing through his jacket pockets for some loose coins. Well, I'm back. Got too caught up in the whole confrontation to give you your money. Even if most of it's going straight into Fred's pockets. Ugh. But I'll say this, I'm practically a coffee detective. Sorry, my throat. And I'm detecting something odd about you. So long as I come here, I'm gonna do my damnedest to figure out what. Then catch me, detective. Is it just me, or is Alexandra trying to ignore you? You think I'm suspicious. Wait till you see what Fred's up to. That one. That one. That one. You'd frame Grudge? I thought about it before. And then I hated Fred more. I don't remember why anymore, though. I'm sure we'll find out. But yeah. It's too easy to frame your nemesis. He already doesn't like you. Oh, is that a challenge, Nikki, to my detective skills? I'll find out what he's doing one way or another. Without another word, he perches on a stool by one of the cafe's front windows. Over his shoulder, Alexandra and Jesse swap looks of confused concern. Why? Good job, Nikki. Now would be a good moment to put his purchase into the register. As she's halfway through showing you how to work the cash register, you turn to see Fred jump up onto the counter next to you. How's it going out here? No need to panic. This isn't a performance review. Just checking things are... Yeah. He surveys the regulars in the cafe with no small amount of scorn. Sloan, why don't you come with me for a moment? Been meaning to have a chat. But we still need to... She looks forlornly at the pile of coins Grudge left. Even at a glance, you can tell it covers the price of the drink and then some. This might be your last chance to sow suspicions before you execute your plan. Better choose wisely. The till's out of paper notes. Could you grab some more? Is Grudge usually like that? I'll deal with this. Take 5, Sloan. There's no Fred option here, so I'll deal with this. Take 5. Sloan nods, clearly grateful for this brief reprieve. As silence returns to the room, so too does your opportunity. But you can't help but overhear Fred and Sloane's hushed conversation in the kitchen. I'm just saying, if our best regulars keep bringing their drama here, no one else is going to want to stay. With a sigh, Sloane leans against the kitchen island, the full weight of this morning's events seeming to suddenly sit on her shoulders. They're good, reliable customers. And sure, things have been tricky, but we've got Nikki now. With a little hard work, we can turn this around. Besides, aren't there enough names on your board of bands already? Oh, by the way, if you back the Kickstarter, with enough money, you can actually be on the board of bands. I cannot afford it, but I really wish I could. Because I was like, that's freaking cool, and I would love that. I cannot afford that, though. I would love to see, like, a variation of... Sky's awake! Hi! Aw, my sleepy boy. Hello. Oh, he came to interrupt us, even though he's half asleep. Hello. Alright, he's leaving. He gotta sleep. He had a hard day-night. Day-night. Don't ask. Okay, yeah, I was saying, oh yeah, the board of bands. I would love to see, like, a variation of, like, a siren, like, Alexandra, but a mermaid like me, and, like, have them be bands. That would, like, imagine if it was actually, like, her sister or her cousin or something. That would be amazing. I would absolutely do that if I could. But it's, like, I think it's, like, 500 pounds? Because I think it's in pounds, the Kickstarter. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't got that kind of money. I wish I had that kind of money, but I don't got that kind of money. Because for me, that would be like, what, like $750? Something like that. I ain't got money. I'm broke. And pounds are a bad conversion for me. So, no can do. But that would have been really freaking cool. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to be on their board of bands. Anyway, where was I? Let's not add any more while we're still going through a rough patch. She side-eyes a corkboard near the walk-in fridge. There must be at least 24 names on there, each marked with a reason for ban. In vindictive felt tip. Damn. As she does, you notice Grudge sliding up to the counter, trying subtly to peer inside the kitchen. I know, you're right. It's just, I mean, I haven't even cast an anti-summoning ward on this place. Not exactly a recipe for success. I did want to talk about our recipe, actually. You know, since we've got a new hire and... Can we just... What is he doing? Look at it. What is this? Bro, they don't see you? Okay. Can we just deal with one thing at a time? First priority is cutting down costs. Okay, I might actually need a throat lozenge to get through all this reading. And we still have another demo all reading. Hang on, I'm just gonna dump a bunch of these on the desk real quick. Because I'm gonna need them as we go, because it's just a lot of talking. Alright. Like, I talk a lot normally, but this is a lot of talking even for me. Now I noticed the price of algae extract for that blue drink got hiked up, and I figured... Fred's eyes finally land on the still snooping Grudge. There we go. I'm like, hello? The two freeze before Grudge slowly backs away. The art on that as he backed away was great. Oop, busted. Gotta go. Uh-oh. Aren't content making trouble for me from afar? Wait, what? Aren't... Oh, content. Content. My bad. Can't read. Can't read. Aren't content making trouble for me from afar, huh? Go away! Who was that? 3 guesses. Ugh, all the more reason to cast that ward. I'll be up front. What are you doing now, Fred? A sudden knock on the back door stops her from following after Fred. Oh, Dave's back. Let's deal with that first, one thing at a time. As Fred prowls out of the kitchen, Grudge turns to you with what you think is a curious expression. You might have not noticed, but I just saw what Fred was up to in perfect stealth. Perfect stealth? My ass. Alright. Let's just say I'll keep my sockets peeled. Not his sockets peeled. I love it. Mumbling to himself, Fred assumes a position at the very center of the cafe. The storm cloud feeling starts to rise again as he begins his spellcraft. Oh, I must have pushed him too far. He's finally gonna explode me. While Fred's presence draws a little attention, you start rifling through your bag, making sure you can take any opportunity to launch the heist. At the sound of Fred's chanting, Jesse looks up from their work and gives Grudge a baffled shrug. Grudge moves over to them, just as confused. Jess, is Fred trying to explode me? Oh, judging from the symbols, it looks like an anti-summoning ward? Odd. Why would he want to stop anyone from getting in? Or for that matter, why do you want to stop folks from getting out? In the background, Alexandra tries her best to get a clear shot of her drink, but Fred is perched in the way. Uh-oh. Freddie, darling, you wouldn't mind scooching a little to the right, would you? Since you didn't consent to any photos, and I'd like to respect that. Freddie, Alexandra, I've got bigger things to worry about than photographs right now. I'm addressing a security concern in case you hadn't noticed. Bigger things than catering to your own customers? This is why we're your only regulars. We're the only ones patient enough. Grudge, maybe don't. Not another fight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's then that Sloane joins you in the main room, dusting her hands clean from Dave's latest packages. Finally. Fred, are you doing all right? Sloane stands still at the sight of Grudge and Fred stare down. She gazes into his hollow sockets. Hey. Could we just slow down for a moment? Am I not allowed to check on my own cafe without someone accosting me? No. We've got a new hire today, and if this is the impression we're giving her, we'll be doing her a disservice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be finishing that spell without any more interruptions. Fred continues pushing the spell towards completion as you, coiled like spring, wait for the exact right moment to strike. Even with such a prominent distraction, you know success isn't assured. How fortunate then that you sowed a little more chaos in advance. Because in this precise moment, when Grudge chooses to fire his parting shot, I know you're hiding something, Fred. Bind them to this Grudge, what the f are you talking about? I'm sorry, I'm not reading that. I don't care. Not what I'm not saying. Just as Fred's magic ripples out into the cafe, all eyes are on Fred, and you take your moment to strike. It's a slim distraction, but it's enough. and you aren't going to get a better chance than right now. You reach into your bag, and in an instant, all the light and sound is sucked from the room. The sounds of panic are quickly quelled by the magic now pulsing from your Cozy Co's sleep-tight blackout blanket. TM. Even in the silent darkness, you won't have long before everyone gets a sense of their surroundings. But you've been over this plan too many times to fail now. Having said that, you're still wearing a very large apron, which could be an impediment to said plan. What to do? We gotta keep it on, right? Because if they find it, if we take it off and they find it, we're screwed, right? I'm gonna keep it on. I'm gonna fall, I know it. Deciding that it'll be too much hassle to remove, you press on, apron. Watch me get caught because of this apron. Step 1, take 3 steps into the kitchen, then 5, no 6, to the right. You paw off the door handle and slip into the office, trying not to trip on your oversized apron. Step 2, 1, 2, 3 steps, and you feel the cool surface of the safe against your fingers. Step 3, reach into your bag and give your can of Curse Be Gone a shake. A few sprays on the safe and the wards are already flaking off. Fred never considered such a direct approach. But there's something else. A sound cutting through the silence, crackling like lightning. Fred's casting a counter spell, albeit slowly, thanks to you wasting his time on that anti-teleporting ward. Step 4, spin the wheel and heave the safe door open. Feel around inside until you've done it. Against all odds, you've managed to pull off the heist. With only a slim window of opportunity, too. Your shaking, outstretched hands grab the cafe's secret recipe before stuffing it into the tiny pocket dimension of your teleportable R lunchbox. But at this crucial moment, you can't help but think of the other people in this cafe, and who, if anyone, you should try to pin this on. You exhale, but the sound, though faint, is starting to return. Fred's counterspell is gaining energy. Even if you put all your weight on the safe door, you wouldn't have time to close it properly. The best you can do is return as quickly and quietly as you can. As you take careful steps back to the counter, you try your best to control your breathing, to not let the exhilaration show. It's been so long. But as you reach the counter, your foot catches the edge of your apron! I knew it. You trip as the darkness finally dissipates, an unwelcome reminder that you're not safe yet. You've got to find an exit in the ensuing chaos without arousing suspicion, somehow. As the silent darkness lifts from the cafe, the first thing you see is Fred bounding into the kitchen, crashing through the cat flap to the office. Is everyone okay in here? No one's hurt? Sloan catches you just as you regain your balance, saving you from toppling over onto the counter. No worries, Hunter. Enjoy your BRBs. Go do whatever you gotta do. Oh, Nikki, be careful. The light must be disorienting. Just take a moment. What was that exactly? Blackouts don't usually come with spontaneous hearing loss. Is it possible with light and sound enchantments? But it's rare. They're so dramatic. Did Fred's spell backfire somehow? Jesse, we don't have enchantments like that. This wasn't planned. Fred's plot must be even trickier than I thought. Where'd he go anyhow? Before anyone can move, Fred rushes back into the room. Nobody leaves! His eyes crackle gold and chains of light fly across the cafe. The front door, the windows, the back door. No exits are spared. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Understand? And if you aren't going to turn yourself in, I'll just root you out myself. What? I'm sorry, but whatever just happened is your business. I'm not missing my meeting. I'm sure you have a plan, Frederick, but is it really necessary to trap us inside your lovely cafe? If you wanted us to stay, you didn't have to do that. And what are you accusing us of exactly? Sitting perfectly still while you messed up some spell? Fred, what's going on? Oh, sorry. Fred, what's going on? I forgot. I got all caught up in it. While the lights were out, someone went into my office and somehow opened the safe, which means one of the people in this room has stolen our secret recipe. It's as if the whole room flinches. Suddenly, everyone's looking at everyone else, wide-eyed, searching their faces for the slightest trace of an answer. Jesse seems to be evaluating everyone in turn, but their piercing red eyes burrow into Fred for the longest. Most importantly, however, no one seems to regard you for very long. but that means... No, this is fine. We can deal with it. It's all right. As unfortunate as this is, I do have a meeting to attend, and I'd rather not get caught up in this. Ha! Good luck getting past my magic. I might only be a familiar, but I promise if you try to leave, you'll regret it. Jesse's eyes flicker across Fred's barrier, prying for any weaknesses in the spellcraft. Frederick, please, I understand that you're stressed, but it'll be easier to figure this out if we aren't locked in a room, won't it? Yeah, and why would it only be one of us who stole your recipe? What if it's all of us working to take you down? Oh! Did he really just say that? Once again, who could it be? A new hire or a long-standing employee, the boss, or regular customers? Rose, you're ruining my plan here, ma'am. Shh, quiet. They don't suspect the thing yet. Operative word. We don't have to act like vigilantes. I'll just call the police and... Enough! This place is sealed and nobody leaves till we find our thief. Thief, singular, grudge, because if it was any more, you might have actually succeeded. As for the ACPD, Sloan, fine, I'll call them. I'm betting they'll take their sweet taxpayer-funded time getting here, then label this as unsolvable. I could see why their business isn't doing well. Yeah, really. But I'm not risking anyone making a break for it in the meantime. So we're gonna sit here like adults and get our facts straight. Understand? Now, did anyone notice anybody acting strange? Anything suspicious at all? Might get this over with faster if you fess up now. The room exchanges uncomfortable glances before someone pipes up. You know what? Let's address this now. Would you mind telling us why you were spying on us in the kitchen, Grudge? He was? Oh, sorry, I was Sloan. He was? I saw the other faces and it threw me off. Grudge frowns at you before replying. Why me? What did I do? Oh, he's suspicious of me, right? Because I told him about Fred. Whoops. Well, clearly my suspicions were well-founded, weren't they? Not like I overheard nothing important anyhow. Well, Fred, you were casting an anti-summoning ward, weren't you? That tells me you were expecting something like this to happen, already blocking off avenues of escape. You really didn't explain what you were doing. Fred, you can't blame us for worrying. To be fair, he is believable, considering he was rejected, but he's like the only one. That's fair. Hey, I'm the one who just got robbed. I was right to cast that. Nikki's the one who suggested it. Uh-oh. Well, great start, everybody. At this rate, we'll have our recipe back within the next 1,000 years. Oh, there's no use trusting anyone here, is there? I know how these stories go. You've all got some kind of motive. Whoa. Whoa. Jesse, the heir to a powerful family with something to prove. There's always one. I'm not an heir to anything. I'm the youngest of 5. Alexandra, our femme fatale, although she hasn't killed anyone. Probably. If it weren't from you, I'd take that as a compliment. Grudge, the obvious suspect. Too obvious, even, but I'm not ruling anything out yet. See, Rose? Too obvious. So what, that makes you the hero detective? You don't even have a plucky sidekick. Or a hat. Sloan, the one you'd least expect. Oh, that's good, I think. But Fred, you can't really be saying that I... Which brings us to our final suspect, Nikki. Your breath can't help but flutter as everyone's eyes suddenly turn on you. Well, I've got my eye on you too. But she'd have to be swimming in artifacts to pull that off, so pretty sure she's in the clear. I'm just a sucky human, remember? Anyway. A cursory glance around the room tells you that not everyone believes him. So that's why she's gonna find out who really did this. And everyone's going to be very polite and answer all her questions. What? Wait, my nemesis is the detective? All the more reason to keep an eye on her. Gotta make sure that justice is carried out. Fred, you know me. You don't seriously think I could have done this, do you? I sense a lame plot twist like Fred did it to collect insurance money. Well, that's what Sky was saying would be believable if I pin it on him. So. Can we all stop shouting for a moment, please? please? This is a waste of everyone's time. As soon as I can, I'm leaving. Don't try to stop me. Why would you ask the new hire to investigate? Surely the boss himself knows he didn't do it. I'm with you there, Jess. Though I wouldn't mind knowing who really did it. Fred, I know you're panicking right now, but we shouldn't do anything rash. These are our customers, and this is Nikki's first day. Why would we... Her rising voice is broken by a ringtone. She stops with a flinch, putting the call on speaker. Hey, Dave... Hey, Sloan. Got my very last packages out back, but there's these gold chains on the door. Think it's stuck. You okay in there? Yes, I'm fine. We're just dealing with a burglary. I'll give you the details in a second. At the door. Oh, one of those days, huh? Is Nikki alright at least? Am I alright? I love it. That's all I cared about. Good question. Fred's just asked her to interrogate us. Look, I know it's unorthodox, but we all need that recipe. This is our best option for the cafe. For the cafe, I always knew you hated your customers, but this just confirms it. No grudge, just you. Damn. Can we please not fight already? We're not going to solve whatever this is by shouting. Yeah, it's getting a bit loud over the speaker. Nikki, what do you actually want to do? I don't know, this is a pretty bad first day. You can't please everyone. Let's all calm down, we're on the same side. If I'm getting paid either way, I might as well. So this is giving me no hints to, I know if I do this one, I'm definitely going to be on, I'll have Alex on my side. So let's go with that one, I guess. Yeah, I got Alex and Grudge on my side. Fred doesn't like me, which I don't care. Jesse doesn't like me, Sloan doesn't like me. Yeah, well, alright. Can't please everybody, like it said, so that's fine. Grudge on my side is good because he already suspects me. So that's not bad. Dave has his priorities now, for real. It's a new hire. Are we? I'm not sticking around to watch this petty theft get solved. Petty? Yeah, like hell we're on the same side. Everyone's a suspect. Even so, I agree that we shouldn't start with this antagonism. I'm sure we can sort everything out with a little decorum. And hey, if we are on the same side, I can help Nikki solve the case. Look, are we doing this or not, Nikki? Ooh. No matter how strange Fred's idea might be, it could put you in a better position until you can make your getaway. Time to lean on the scapegoat part of your plan. As Fred starts bounding into the kitchen, you shrug and go along with him. Sloan finishes her call with Dave before following with heavy footsteps. Silence takes the space you leave behind. Do you want to talk about any of that? Just relax for a minute, Sloan. I'm gonna check for clues in my office. Nikki, join me in a minute. Clues? I didn't hire a detective, but here we are. If there's anything I can do to help, please just ask. Ah, look at him here! Oh, me too. Not sure there's much I can offer besides moral support, but, you know, thought I'd say, can't leave till delivery's done is all. Wow. He's just chilling outside. I don't think it's related to Coffee Talk in any way, but maybe they were inspired by Coffee Talk. But I don't think so. I don't think it's related in any way, shape, or form. Thanks, Dave. I think we could use the support while this gets sorted. Well, it'll get awkward if I'm just looking in, won't it? I'll leave you be then. Anything you need, just shout into the alley. Best not to keep Fred waiting. Maybe you'll be able to reason with him. Calm him down a bit. I think he could use that right now. Who's the asshole he's calling? I'm just wondering. You oblige her and enter the office, finding Fred in the middle of a phone call. Yeah, theft. Lock down the whole building. Makes your job a whole lot easier, doesn't it? The police? Yeah. There you go. Oh my god, this old phone! I had one of these. I love these. Honestly, if smartphones weren't a thing, I would want this kind of phone. Because I miss my little keyboard. I'm not even gonna lie. I love this phone. Anyway, sorry. Off topic. A locked room scenario is a little intriguing, I suppose. The person on the phone, you know that voice. Thin and sharp as wire, digging into you just as deep. But where? But if it isn't but if it isn't urgent, that's not what I said, and you're not exactly getting picked off one by one. I'll be happy to be there at the earliest convenience. Our department is very busy otherwise. You'll solve it by yourself. Really? You shouldn't expect miracles. We are just mortal. You know, mostly mortal. A self-satisfied laugh crackles through the receiver. It bounces off the back of your skull, ringing like tinnitus. If you show your face in my business, I'll see you later, familiar. Bah. Why did I expect anything else after dialing all those tiny keys, too? Ah, Nikki, you're here. As you probably heard, the ACPD is taking its sweet time. Big surprise. But we don't need them. We'll do the real work. Plan is you find our prime suspect before the ponies get here and mess everything up. You can do that, right? It's 1 in 4 logical deduction. Fred sneaks a not-so-subtle glance at your CV across the desk. Should be easy for a disciplined individual like yourself. And you value a job well done. Good. That's what we care about. You'd be a good fit here. Right. Let's put those soft skills of yours to use. Imagine I'm one of those suspects. What would you ask me? Hey, do you have the recipe? You did it, didn't you? Just confess. If you admit it now, we promise we won't be mad. These are all terrible options. Yeah, I tried that already. Didn't work. Good instincts, but we're gonna need more than that to... He stops. He stops to breathe out as much tension as he can manage. I mean, are you even trying to find the suspect here? We need eyewitness accounts, motives, that sort of thing. Stuff like that. What were you doing when the lights went out? Or how do you feel about the familiar? Or what's your relationship with Fred, you know? If that's what he wants while you're trapped here, that's exactly what he'll get. Actually, take this spare notepad. Write down anything suspicious you come across. I want no stone left unturned. Evidence notebook. I think this is new. I don't remember an evidence notebook. And if there was one, I really don't remember it. So I'm not sure. That was months ago, to be fair, so I don't remember an evidence notebook, though. So click the evidence notes to see... Okay, so it's down here. Cute. If you find us a prime suspect with a convincing case, I mean something thoroughly investigated, we can put things back to normal. Things are going to get complicated once he shows up, too. So I'd appreciate having someone on my side when that happens. I think that leaves us with gods until closing time, at least before the police can finally make it to the scene. Ooh. There's a countdown clock now. Okay, I definitely don't remember a countdown clock at all. I do not remember a countdown clock at all. Alright, so... It's going to keep track of how long you have until the investigation ends. Most lines of inquiry will cost you time, so use it wisely. Okay. Now let's find you a base of operations. I'd offer my office, of course, but I need to conduct my own investigation here. Where to put you? Fred hops off the desk, reluctantly dragging his phone along inside his clenched maw. You can't talk that way, sir. Bathrooms, cold storage, not great for health and safety. What about the counter? You'd be there anyway, and it gives you a great view of... Fred catches the open sign still lit in the cafe window. He sighs and bounds across the room to correct its message. Oh no. As he does, you notice his phone, left forgotten on the countertop for a few crucial moments. Oh. Whose possession it falls into is up to you. Leave it be. This could be fun. Does that help me any, though, if I'm trying to frame him? I don't feel like that'll help me if I'm trying to frame him, though. I want to take it anyway. I want to take it anyway, just because I'm a terrible person. I want to take it. You take the phone and throw it under the counter out of sight. How you'll use it, you're not sure, but an opportunity will surely present itself. I figure as much, but we'll see. Posture casual and expression reserved. Your boss doesn't seem to notice anything out of place as he returns to you. Sorry about that, Nikki. Don't want any prospective customers banging at locked doors. Instead, we've got a whole day of business lost thanks to this fiasco and... Never mind. That should be everything you need for the investigation. Ask questions, find solid motives. Simple in theory. I know how this sounds, it's a dumb idea, but it's the best I've got right now. And if we don't do something, this place is going under. All our livelihoods are at stake here. So get out there and catch us the thief. Please. Aw, he looks so sad. But I need to frame him, but he looks so sad. Having said his piece, Fred leaves you for his office. His phone's disappearance left unnoticed. Hunkered down behind the counter, you take a moment to reflect. Uh-oh. Your plan went off without a hitch until it didn't. And while your boss might be paying you greater attention, he doesn't think you did it. At least not yet. And if a real detective from the ACPD is coming, no doubt they'll find out you're the thief. That is, unless you have a convincing scapegoat. With evidence of a motive and the others on your side, you might be able to clock off at the end of the day without handcuffs. Until that happens, Fred's magic will keep you trapped here. So with that, your investigation begins, not to find who did it, but to find the perfect person to blame. Oh, we get a map? Wait, why do we need a map? Aren't we all in the one room? Use your map to talk to the characters, listen in on conversations, or quickly. Ooh, okay. Oh no! Route unavailable in demo. Fair enough. How do you feel about the familiar? Yeah, we gotta ask him. We know how he feels, so we gotta ask him. You could be here! I love how they came back again. Too funny. When you approach Grudge, his eye sockets, once unfocused and deep in thought, turn to you instead. Well, if it isn't Nikki, I knew you'd seek me out first. Hey twin, welcome in, how are you? I've been thinking about what your boss said, trying to narrow down the suspect could be. Look, there it goes again. Not that I have anything you could really use for an accusation or nothing, but you gotta start somewhere, right? Good ideas are like coffee, they both need time to brew. You're overstepping, Grudge, this is my investigation. Damn, they're just going back and forth, huh? Okay. Heh, isn't that true? As long as we don't forget about the coffee, and then it goes cold. That happens to me far too often. You know, for all my big talk about being your nemesis on account of the barista thing, I don't think anything on my application would have qualified me for the detective part of the job. I'm doing good. We're playing a couple demos today. I'm having some fun. I don't think I've ever been qualified for anything. I thought everyone was faking it till they made it. If you keep your expectations low, you'll never disappoint yourself. This one. They are? Damn. Why didn't anyone tell me that? He's so stupid. What? Really, dude? I guess I got something to learn from you after all. If only I could get a sneak at your resume for inspiration. But how would I even go about stealing it? He's already trying to steal something else, really? Look, I've got some personal experience with this kind of scenario in the novel. I mean, in my experience, usually the detective's first instinct is something they should follow up on. Which is why I wish I'd had an instinct to go off of, but my crime senses haven't exactly been tingling today. So this game is called Spill the Beans, and it's a reverse whodunit. I know, the placeholder. That's what I was telling you, Rose. That's what I was talking about. It's funny. They just keep popping up. Oh, there they go again. So it's a reverse whodunit. So basically, we just stole a recipe, and now we're trapped in the cafe, and we have to pretend like we're looking for the suspect, but really we're trying to find a good scapegoat. Let me just think. Is there anything else that springs to mind? You only just note how they've been doing this since the beginning of the game. Well, every time it's on this scene anyway. You watch as Grudge's skull lapses into what you assume is a state of deep thought. He seems distracted? I kind of want to plant it on him. Cause that, ooh, no, I'm going to plant it on Sloan. Cause he would never suspect her, but then like that would definitely be like, wait, what the hell are you doing? No. I have to plant that on Sloan. It's too perfect. Okay. Because he expects him to have things. But like, yeah. Alright. We're moving on. You second guess the thought of planting the phone, leaving it heavy in your pocket. Nah, I'm fresh out of insights on the case for now, Nikki. Alright, time for you to do your worst and hit me with some questions, detective. Not in the demo. What were you doing when the lights went out? What's your relationship with Fred? Alright, how do you feel about the familiar? Grudge slowly grinds his jaw as if tasting your question. Ew. Folk might call this place bare bones, but take it from me. Nowhere does coffee like the familiar. And that's the most important part. Every cup's brewed to perfection. Even the one I had today was great. And you're a new hire. You might be my rival, but I gotta give you that much credit. Shame I didn't get your job. Been drinking the stuff for ages now. Could have proven I know how to replicate it. Just the latest in a long line of missed opportunities. Alright. You've proven to be a formidable opponent so far. And you're pretty tough yourself. Already beat me at my own game with your coffee. I'll be sure to taste it carefully in case you laced it with something evil. Well, I wouldn't say I taste the coffee. When I drink it, my chest starts pounding real hard. I breathe deeper, like I feel more. That makes sense? Only the familiar makes it like that. Far as I know, even your first cup had a pretty strong effect. Like, weird, yeah? But I ain't complaining. Maybe Fred's enchanted it to be super addictive. I didn't make today's coffee. Must be someone's magic touch. Oh, but he would do that, wouldn't he? Although I'm pretty sure it's just me who gets those weird feelings, but he would. If I had to guess, the recipe's so magic that its power's been rubbing off on me one coffee at a time. With a few more cups, I'll be slinging lightning from my fingertips. No wonder Fred wants it back so bad. Hell, I do too. Otherwise, the best coffee in Artifice might be nothing but a distant memory and I'll be left a decaffeinated husk. We might have our differences, Nikki, but for the future of your job and my drink of choice, coffee, whatever, I'll put them aside. What an odd thread in a tapestry of this case. Our thief ain't just stealing coffee, but the magic that makes it shine. How utterly nefarious. Sounds like Grudge is the only customer affected by the coffee's magic, but if he gets some unique upside from it, you might be able to spin that into a motive. Ooh, we got some evidence. Alright. You could be here. Alright. There's no other questions, right? No. Alright, let's question someone else, because we gotta go to Sloan to plant the phone if we can. Grudge acknowledges your departure with a half-distracted wave. Good luck detecting out there. Detective Vin? Whatever. Alright. Sometimes characters will talk to each other while you investigate. You can listen to their conversations or wait for them to finish, neither of which will cost you any time. That's fun. Alright. Why does Grudge like the coffee so much? Ooh, they're talking, and I want to talk to her next, so I guess we're gonna listen to the conversation. You notice Fred and Sloan talking and decide to listen in. Sloan, please, I'm doing a sweep of my office. I don't have time for... You can look for your clues after we talk, Fred. Please, I can't just pretend everything is normal out there. This is even easier now to plant it on her because she's actively talking to him. And if he thinks he had his phone on him, and now he doesn't, it's even easier. It's even easier. They made my life easier just now. Hey, Nick, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Maybe it's not normal right now, but after Nikki's done some more investigating... That's what I'm talking about. Investigating. You just decided that on your own out of nowhere. I don't even get a say. I thought you were just caught up in the moment back there, but you're serious. Putting Nikki up to this on their first day? Maybe it would make more sense if it was me and her. An investigating team to share the work. Oh, they just made this so much easier for me to plant the phone on her. Sorry. Look, Sloan, I have to cover all my bases here. It's not personal. I know. Sorry. I was being a bother, wasn't I? Just ignore me. Sloan, I didn't... You know, I do have some inventory to do in the kitchen. I think keeping busy will help do my head some good. Just put a little trust in the plan. We'll talk properly when this is all sorted, alright? I promise. Of course we will. Oh. They make it too easy. I'm sorry. Route unavailable. Oh no! Can I not talk to her? Wait, can I just not talk to her? I'm so confused. Hold on. Sloan looks deep in thought as you approach, one hand patting Adam's head, the other wringing the edge of her apron. Oh, there you are, Nikki. I'm glad you're here. I imagine it hasn't been easy doing all this detective stuff for Fred on your first day of all things. Don't hold it against him, of course. He means well, I think. Not that it stops this whole situation from being so horribly stressful and inconvenient. Though, of course, I respect his decision. I don't want you getting the wrong idea. You have a right to be upset, Sloan. I won't lie, it's nice to hear someone say it. Though I know better than to linger on all those thoughts. More than the decision to have an investigation, I'm bothered by the fact that I'm not out there alongside you. You're my new hire. I just can't understand why he doesn't trust me after all these years of working together. Instead, I'm just the one you'd least expect. How am I supposed to interpret that? Can I plant the phone now? I can't say I've never had someone's trust to lose. In my experience, trust is a temporary affordance in all relationships. I'm not sure anyone really trusts each other. Ooh. I'll say the... No, I don't want to say this because that sounds like bad for me. Best birthday ever. My hubby gave me a super sweet surprise. No work. And I get to listen to these voice acts with that super... How is this, like, like, smoker husky voice sexy. It's gross. What do you mean? Oh, crap. Bingo. Bingo me. Alright. In my experience, trust is a temporary affordance. No, I think it's... I'm gonna go with that. I'm sorry. So you felt this way more than once? I'm sorry, that sounds terrible. All of them are... Yeah, okay, Lisa. Freaking liar. Though I'd hope you can be proven wrong someday. Sorry, I'm just a little on edge. Me and Fred had a chat and... Sorry, this isn't professional at all. Ignore that. Ugh, I feel like it's getting hard to trust what people say. I don't really suspect anyone here. Not enough to accuse them of being a criminal. But it's inevitable in this environment that there'll eventually be some finger pointing. I just hope no one ends up hurt in the process. Sloane glances at her phone as the chiming of a timer echoes through the kitchen. Sorry, let me just get these out of the oven. As she opens the oven, a cloud of steam has her eyes scrunched closed, distracted. Plant the phone, plant the phone, plant the phone, plant the phone, plant the phone. You think Lisa started drinking early to celebrate her birthday? Agreed. Agreed. That must be why. Your heartbeat quickens as each millisecond passes, the stolen phone heavy in your damp palm. It falls from your grip into the loose back pocket of her trousers. When she places the tray out on the counter, she doesn't seem to have noticed anything amiss. Why don't you hit me with some of your questions, Nikki? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Okay. What were you doing when the lights went out? What's your relationship with Fred? How do you feel about the familiar? What kind of magic is in the familiar's coffee? Yeah, let's get that information, shall we? The difficult to work with sort. Sorry to say that recipe fills our coffee with excess mana and an acrid aftertaste in exchange for nothing, far as I can tell. It's my job to balance out that mana with other ingredients, and I've gotten quite good at it by now. Not much to be done for our ordinary drinks, though. The only person who's ever seemed to like it black is Grudge. He's ordered it every time, and always said some nice things. There's always that 1 in a million, I suppose. Sounds like a lot of mana for one person. Wow, the recipe really has him hooked. I don't want to make her sad. That's not going to help me any. Alright. So it is. And as far as I know, Grudge is no wizard. Raw magic power would be tricky for anyone to wield, let alone him. Sloane pauses, her brow sprouting wrinkles of concern. How? Only drinking water, thank you very much. That's what she says. But is it water? Is it vodka? Who knows? You know, Grudge does really like that coffee. More than he oughta. To be quite honest, it's probably the mana he needs more than the caffeine. And given his magical circumstances, that mana must be fueling the spell that keeps him animated. It's a wee bit concerning. Might mean he's not getting enough elsewhere. You're hyped up on sugar and oh no. I think she means it looks like water. Yeah, exactly. See, Rose knew what I meant. She got it. So his life is basically in your hands? Then he needs a wizard, not a chef. You're right. There's only so much I can do from behind the counter. I just hope it's helping, emotionally, if not magically. Does it smell or taste like water? Oh no. All this necromancy stuff is beyond me. I've got no clue how Grudge was even brought back to life, and no business speculating about something so sensitive. Sorry, you asked about coffee and I started rambling, didn't I? There's your answer. I've got whatever magic Grudge wants the most, at least when it's taken black. Even if it's not my finest work, I'm glad it's his favorite. The familiar's coffee gives Grudge magic power. What if he stole the recipe for even more? Could work, but you need more detail on how exactly he came from the dead to begin with. Evidence unlocked. All on Grudge, it seems. Right? It's all on Grudge, yeah. Oops. Oops. Alright. Yeah, see? Interesting. And then this. Look, see, he's not really... He doesn't suspect me. But he doesn't suspect Fred enough. I need him... Is this him suspect? I think this is his suspicion of them, right? He needs to suspect Fred more. There are parts of the country where it's safer to drink... Oh! Yuck. And I gotta wonder where, but... Ugh. Alright. He's not really suspicious of me. She's not suspicious of me at all. Which is great. He's a little... These two are a little suspicious of me, but it's very little. She's not suspicious of me, neither is she. All right. Oh, wait, we don't know yet because we haven't talked to them, right? I imagine? No, because I just talked to her. I don't know. Jesse regards you with a curious, if professional, courtesy. Even if he runs you right, he can't help but like you. That's cute. Doesn't suspect you, but not because he trusts you. Okay. She always smiles when you approach with barely a hint of a sneer. Okay. I like this. It's very interesting. Oh, we got settings here. Image description. Censor swearing. We're not censoring swearing. That. As I censor my own swearing. Can I save? I want to save. Okay. I was like, I just want to save. Not available in demo. Not available in demo. Not available. Okay. None of these are available yet. Dang it. I want the full game so bad. Alright. Let's get out of here. It's still pretty clean. Are you sure? Oh, you won't drink the damn. Is the state's water clean if you won't drink the tap water? Like, be honest. Because I could drink the tap water in New York. Sky thinks I'm crazy, by the way, but I could drink the tap water. It's fine. Tap water in New York is pretty safe compared to other places. As you jot down some more notes, Sloane fidgets before a few more words uncomfortably escape her. You can't imagine not being able to drink tap water? In this country, Rose, there are a lot of places you can't drink tap water. Like, please, Rose, if you go to Florida, please don't drink the tap water. That is the worst water I've ever had in my life. And I don't even think I think it was after it was run through a filter, and it still tastes bad. Like, in Florida, you only want bottled water, because everything else is disgusting. I'm sorry. It's so bad. Like, it even messes up when you're in a hotel and you're trying to drink juice or something in, like, the breakfast in the morning when they have that. Because they use the water and, like, the juice syrup or whatever. And so the drinks don't taste right. Because everything has water base. And it's awful. Never, ever drink tap water in Mexico either. Well, yeah, but that's not this country. I said this country, ma'am. I was talking about America. And I can safely say Florida tap water is not safe. It's not good. It's not always tasty in some places, but it's always pretty safe. I wouldn't say Florida is safe. I'm not 100% sure. It's definitely disgusting, though. Even if it's safe, like, I would never drink it just because it's nasty. You only drink bottled water, so you're good. That's good, Lisa. Yeah. Yeah, see, I know Lisa's not in Florida or Michigan, so maybe stick with water. Yeah, see, exactly. See, everybody knows you don't drink Florida water. If you live in the United States, you know that already. It's bad. And then Michigan, well, I mean, that was in the news, so we all know that one. We don't have to live there to know that one. Yeah, Rose, if you don't know, because you are not from here, look up Flint, Michigan water, and you will see what the hell I'm talking about. You're shocked but not surprised. Yeah, sad but true. There's some states that the water is delicious, and then there's some where it's like, this is awful. Don't drink it. Just stick with bottled and canned goods, because otherwise you're screwed. Now we're on the subject, I do have a couple concerns about Grudge and the coffee. Could be relevant to what Fred's asked you to do. Uh-oh. Go on. Go on. Go on, please. Florida removed fluoride from their water so the kids there will have squishy teeth. Oh no. Why did you Google it? Regret. So you knew what we were talking about. That's why. And she said, why did I Google it? I just scarred Rose for life. I'm sorry, love. I didn't mean to scar you. I just wanted you to understand what we're talking about. To be fair, that was not always the case, as far as I know. That was an incident that happened, but still, it's pretty bad that it made the news and everybody knew it. And their water's still not good after all that. So, you know. California water's nasty too? Noted. Thank you, Lisa. I haven't visited, so I wouldn't know about that yet. I'm trying to think of where else I've actually tried water, but I really don't remember. I don't even try it that much anymore because I'm scared. Sloane bristles with obvious discomfort. Uh-oh. What's she gonna tell me? Don't you think continuing to serve him when we don't know what our coffee's really doing could be, I don't know, dangerous? If not irresponsible at the very least? more than being liable for what happens to him. I'm just worried Grudge is a vulnerable person. We shouldn't be taking his safety for granted. You all made fun of me when I said this last time, but I don't care. The water here was rated as the nation's best thing several years ago. Oh, I don't even remember that, to be honest. I vaguely remember this conversation. Vaguely. I know you're not in Florida, man. I never said you were in Florida. Or maybe I did like a long time ago, but I didn't say it now. Just because Grudge seems happy and okay with whatever his situation is, doesn't mean there isn't more I can do. There's always something. Do you even know what's best for him? You're not the only one looking out for him. He isn't all alone now, is he? There's Jesse, Alexandra, well, in his own way. And now you too. I don't know if that's enough, but it's a start. He isn't alone. I can't be the only one who's worried about him. I just hope Grudge can get the help he needs, and that we can be a part of it. Not sure how we'll find that out, but we can keep trying, right? Can't we? Oh, the last time? Okay, but that was a while ago now. Alright. We can keep asking questions about Grudge. How'd he come back to life? Oh, I'm sorry, but I've never come across anyone like Grudge. I don't know where you'd start with magic like that. Ow. Sorry. You have deep scars. Alright, damn. That's extreme. I told you everything I know earlier. I know that's not much, but then I don't know Grudge very well, and he already seems... Nikki, is this really the right thing to be asking people? Relevance aside, it seems like it'd be a touchy subject. Almost like asking you how you were born. That's a sensitive thing for humans, isn't it? Better to be polite when there's so much we don't know. Just feels like we barely know him. Being polite definitely sounds easier. Being direct is difficult, but it's worth it. There you go. I suppose if we don't ask, we won't know how he really feels about it. That is difficult. Too difficult for me. I don't think we're going to get to the bottom of Grudge's predicament today, and I don't think we ought to. For everybody's sake, let's leave this topic well alone. There's a recipe to save, isn't there? Alright. Let's leave, because we've wasted enough time. Take care of yourself out there. Alright. I want to get in Fred's head more, but I want to talk to my sister. What were you doing when the lights went out? Okay. Oh, she looks so sad. Why is she sad? Why is my sister sad? What is this? Is Sloan gonna make you an offer you can't refuse? Sounds like the Godfather. Okay. You set your sights on Alexandra, is ensconced in her corner and somehow wholly focused on taking selfies. It breaks my heart. No, too much. I'm terribly upset. It saddens me to say... That's too detached. Surely there must be an easier way to sound sincere yet appropriately distraught. Oh, Nikki, finally my turn for questioning? Or maybe you're here for a social reprieve with some excellent company. You know, as a public figure, it's very important to me to set a good example to my followers, so you can count on my full cooperation today. Not that I have much to offer. I'm just the influencer stuck trying to make content out of the world's worst escape room. And trying to make sure the internet doesn't frame me as the villain in the process. Nothing a few very carefully worded posts can't handle. It sounds like hard work to win over that many people. Boy, is it ever. I say as I have 10 people total watching. Anyway. Maybe you just shouldn't be sharing any of this online. Ouch. Talk about just like stabbing her in the heart. Shoot. Well, yes, the internet as a whole is a lot of people, but a curated following, if you're careful enough, you can retain their adoration through any storm. It's the separation, I think, the screen between you. Makes it easier than winning over someone you see at a 9 to 5, with the bonus of image filters. Wow. Are you worried too, Nikki? Being caught up in a crime might not look good on your digital footprint either. People can think whatever they like about me, I'm not bothered. I don't think I want to be anyone's villain either. I'm not like you, nobody spares me a second glance. Damn. Is it bad I want to pick that one? Is it bad I want to pick that one? I mean, I don't want to be anyone's villain either. Oh, I'd say something reassuring if only I wasn't of a similar mind. So instead I'll say we potential villains just do what we can. Sorry, I feel like I got off us off track of your investigation? You can ask me any question you like. Okay. I don't think she's gonna know that answer, to be honest. Plus, I want to make sure we get to talk to everybody, so I can always come back to her if we have time. All right. Well, after having my pictures photobombed by an infuriating familiar and suddenly being swathed in magical darkness, I was in no mood for selfies. Not even the best phones have a torch that can cut through magic. A fact made all the more infuriating when I felt the damn thing vibrate with a notification and I couldn't even read the preview. Ew, zucchini. Scientific study that you just made up. Nasty. So I suppose I was mostly biding my time until I could finally see my phone again. That sounds about right, honestly. Were you waiting for important news? Most notifications feel important to me, but this one was especially, so yes. Now that I think about it, your boss got me so wrapped up in this nonsense, I forgot to follow up on the ping. Alexandra pulls up her phone, fingers moving whip quick across the keyboard, even with the anxiety that seems to weigh on her shoulders. Why is the page taking so long to load? Don't tell me it's some remnant magic messing with my data. Why am I paying so much for 6G if it can't even handle this? 6G. Maybe Fred wants to keep us physically and technologically restrained. It's strange that Jesse hasn't tried to fix that, don't you think? No. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. The old cat's stuck in the dark ages, and he'd gladly drag us down with him. Finally, I'm in. Oh, my Tony has a new bid. Your what has a new what? Huh? Okay. Thankfully, you have a water cooler and get bottled water delivered. Nice. That's awesome. I would love a water cooler in my house. That'd be cool. I'm just trying to help you validate your choice to drink bottled water and basically kill the planet. Zucchini. Stop it. Her expression, often prone to tight smiles and withering stares, suddenly brightens into a smile tinged with relief and melancholy. Oh, I had those at an old job, Lisa. I don't remember how old now. It's been a long while since that was a thing for me. Looks like it's finally time to bid farewell, old thing. Even with all the disaster around her, Alexandra's mind is on auctioning off her Tony. But what is that exactly? A sale with some baggage might lead to some interesting dirt on this carefully curated siren. Oh. And guess who we're talking to next? Alright. Well, let's ask her first. What's a Tony? Nikki, do you really think that's important to your investigation? Or are you just bored? Or let's be honest, plain old nosy? Actually, don't answer that. Humor me and answer this instead. What do you think Tony is? Okay, did she suspect me because I asked her about a Tony? I'm just wondering. No? Okay. Just curious. Okay, I don't know. Grudge's alter ego? A fad pet you've grown tired of, a content creator of the year award? I mean, that makes sense. A Tony is a Broadway award, really, but whatever. What, like this is a bad rom-com and I'm auctioning off a date with the eligible skeleton? No offense to Grudgy, but I'm not sure what the audience for that is, even if it was for charity. And I do hope that alter ego comment's not something he said to you, given he named the old guy who knows what emotional fallout recent events would have on him. Oh dear, looks like you used up your only guess, Nikki. Maybe now we can talk about something else, Alexandra's eyes start to wander as your conversation draws to a natural end. But just when you think they'll meander back to the phone in her hands, they fix on something behind you. What on earth is Jess doing? Uh-oh. More drama! We gotta find out about this drama. Sorry, Nikki. I'll just be a moment. I'll be back. She plants her hands on her wheels and rolls out into the center of the floor where Jessie stands, facing down the front door. Jess, I don't like the look of that stance you're holding. Tell me you aren't going to do something stupid. Uh-oh. Grudge slinks over, attention drawn by a small cluster you form. Oh no. I don't think I'm doing something stupid. Quite the opposite. I'm going to break the barrier, keeping us trapped in here. Hell yeah. Put that vampire magic to good use, Jess. Bust us out. Would you two stop saying such incriminating phrases? Please? You're right. Less talking, more casting. As soon as Jessie calls their magic forth, the air pressure fluctuates in an awkward rhythm. The lights flicker overhead. Oh no. Heavy footsteps quickly puncture the bubble you four had formed as Sloane rushes in from the kitchen. Oh, I clicked the wrong part. My bad. There we go. What's happening out here? Is everyone all... Jesse, what are you doing? Oh my god, why does he look like he suddenly gained weight? Why does he look like he's bloated now? What is this? Before they formulate a reply, a streak of black fur races past you. Your boss leaps onto the table, claws out, and a snarl on his maw. Somebody explain what the hell is happening right now. Oh, for... How many times do I have to explain this? I'm breaking the barrier, Chairman, and leaving this cafe. Jesse, I understand you're feeling a little distressed right now, but this sounds dangerous. Let's just talk this out, please. Talk it out. They're already mid-spell. Casting on premises is a bannable offense. And keeping your customers trapped inside your cafe isn't a legal offense. Then I'll see you in court right after I counterspell your petulant attempt to damage my property. Uh-oh. For the second time today, you see your boss start casting a spell, only this time you played no part in its instigation. The room around you pulses between an eerie red and yellow glow, caught between the two competing casters. Uh-oh. Don't listen to him, Jess. Destroy those wards. Jesse. He's so stupid. I just want it to be known that I do not endorse the actions of my fellow customers in the slightest. I really think if we just calmed down and talked... Oh, shoot. Damn it. Dave? Oh, what the hell? Watch Dave die. Watch Dave get killed because of these idiots. And he's done nothing. At the front door, Dave peers sightlessly into the cafe, his face pressed against the glass. Hey guys, Dave here. What's going on in there? It's hard to see with all the glowing. Great. No need to worry, Dave is here. I think I've almost got it. I can see the spell core. Oh no, you don't. Fred's eyes pinch in concentration as he throws his all into combating Jesse's spell. Dave, you need to get away from that door! What? I can't hear you guys over this humming sound! Then, everything goes silent. Like a taut string severed, the barrier meets its untimely demise, unleashing the last of its magic through every soul in the room. Uh-oh. Look at Grudge, she's so happy. He's so dumb. Well, shit. I actually did it. Ooh, okay. Slowly, then all at once, the white fades from your vision and the aftermath of the magical onslaught comes into view. Everyone seems to stand deathly still, caught between awe and shock at the empty hum that resonates through the air. Everyone, that is, except Jesse. I did it! I did it! I did it! Though their breath is short and their movements lethargic, Jesse's eyes are bright and hopeful. They stumble back to their table, reaching for their bag. You really did it. Jess, you really are so... Unbelievable. You! This is... So much for your counterspell, Fred. That is it! You're going on the ban board, I don't know how to say that. Hendrix. And your skeleton friend, too. Fred, calm down, please. Familiar long-absent jingle rings throughout the room, the sound of a new customer entering your ranks. Hey, it's Dave! It's Dave, you got in. Do you want to be in here? I don't think you do. Dave steps tentatively into the cafe, his precious box propped outside as he opens the door. Well, how about that? Looks like I can finally make my delivery. A shiver passes through you, skittering up your arms and landing uncomfortably on the tip of your tongue. Another surge of magic rushing back to the barrier it had just been excised from. The door starts to swing shut behind Dave. No! Jesse lunges across the cafe, their bag thrown hastily over the shoulder and desperation in their eyes. Their fingers reach out and graze the handle of the door as it finally closes and the magic barrier they had worked so hard to dispel slams stubbornly back into place. Sorry, I should have held that for you. Let me just... Dave tugs on the door. It does not open. Oh, that's weird. It's not opening. Probably shouldn't have put my package down outside. Oh no, you idiot. Wait, you're not telling me we're trapped inside again. Ha! What was that about my counterspell? I'm still here. My meeting, I can't. Why don't we have a calm discussion about what just happened? We'll start with Jesse. Please talk us through why you did what you did, would you? I need to leave. I have to get to my meeting with the board. Do you understand how many months in advance I had to book this in? Ha, meeting. You mean you had to get to a covert location to hand off my recipe? No, I mentioned it earlier, didn't I? Sloan, you remember, right? I feel like I've been very honest about my situation from the start. Fred, I do remember them mentioning it this morning. Not that it justifies dangerous spellcraft. Come on, even if they didn't have a meeting, no one actually wants to be stuck in here. Why is it a crime to want to leave? I would if I could. That doesn't mean making a spectacle is the right way to go about any of this. Well, Nikki, what do you make of the situation? Uh-oh. Yeah, I'd want to get out of here too if I had the choice. Regardless of guilt, what Jesse did could have been dangerous. Their actions are undeniably suspicious. I'm gonna go with Jesse could have hurt somebody. Uh-oh. Oh no! I made enemies of everybody but Sloan and Dave? That doesn't help me any. That doesn't help me at all. Did the suspicion go up? No, not right away. Okay, or not at all, question mark. I don't know. They just don't love me, but that's okay. You don't have to love me. You just don't want to be the suspect. Exactly. This is a health and safety nightmare first and foremost. What if a fire had broken out? We literally don't have a fire exit right now. You don't have any exit right now, but okay. Hey, at least no one did get hurt, right? Silver linings. Look, regardless of how you all feel about the context, you can't deny this is a strike against the young Hendrix heir. I told you already, I'm the youngest of 5 siblings. In spite of their differing opinions, you see the weight of uncertainty settle on everyone in the cafe. Ooh, they all suspect her now. Uh-oh. Alright, while we're here, does anyone have anything suspicious they'd like to bring up? Fred's gaze makes its way around each individual in the room, but no one steps forward. Great, good to know we're all making an effort to clear up this mystery. Well, Nikki, do you have anything to add? Anyone here you think is our prime suspect? Right now, you're my prime suspect, boss. If I say that, his suspicion of me will go up, but will other people's go down? Will other people agree with me? I said, uh-oh. Oops, I didn't even notice. Ooh. Do I pick Sloan or the boss? Because Sloan has his phone right now. But I just agreed with her. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I want to go with him. Like, I'll let him know he's my prime suspect. I don't care. I could say I'm not sure yet, but I feel like that's such a cop-out. He's my prime suspect. Screw it. Exactly. Wait, what? Me? Who's planted this idea in your head? I'm the one who started this investigation to begin with, and you haven't even spoken to me yet. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! No! Shit. See? I knew that was going to be a bad choice. Shit. Alright, well, I'll stand by my decision. Oh, I've had enough of this whole back and forth. I know what I think, and I know we'll have our criminal caught before the damn cops enter the scene. You won't escape. Ooh. The sharp, uncomfortable silence that... Oh, shit! I should have chosen Sloan. Damn it. That would have made her so much more suspicious. Damn it. Alright. I'm just like... F my life right now. Alright. Fred's declaration is cut through by the wailing tones of a ringing phone. Your boss's ears perk up. Wait a minute. Is that my phone? I haven't been able to find the damn thing all day. Where is it? Good thing I planted it. I would have been screwed right now. An odd mixture of exhilaration and fear starts to pool in your stomach. Finally, a ploy is starting to go exactly as you plan. Hopefully it can end that way too. Wait a minute. It's coming from... Sloane's eyes blow wide as she pulls a familiar old phone from her pocket. Wait, why? Fred, this isn't what it looks like. Oh, that's not even her voice. She just lost her voice from all that. It's fine. We'll deal with that later. Answer the call before he hangs up on me. A familiar, unsettling voice comes from the phone as Fred answers the call. Just another thing to set you on edge. You know, surprised you've been so quiet all day. For a moment, I didn't think you'd pick up. Trust me, it wasn't by choice. But now that I have you, what's the status of the investigation? When are you going to get here? Well, what with the silence on your end, we figured it wasn't a very urgent matter and dropped it down the priority list. Got a unicorn incident on the motorway to deal with first. Wow, a unicorn? You can't just... Anyway, gotta go. Jeff brought in donuts for lunch. The call comes to an abrupt and unsatisfying end. Fred's expression is drawn, his posture tense. Alright, that's enough spectacle for the morning. Everyone scatter. Fred, shouldn't we talk more about what happened? Talk. I don't have time to hear more weak arguments. I want evidence, and Nikki will deliver. If they want to keep their job, that is. Sloan opens her mouth as if ready to make one last argument, but the words fade along with any lingering determination. Looking out at the customers, you see that sentiment echoed, a resignation etched into the lines of their faces. They know they're stuck here, and they know there's only one way out. And you've resigned yourself to it too, but that one way out isn't such a bad thing. Maybe it's not too bad in here. But that one way out isn't such a bad thing. Being stuck in here provides an opportunity to frame your scapegoat, and with that, gain your freedom. What's some temporary imprisonment in the meantime? What are you all still doing here? Scatter! As everyone despondent floats back to their perch of choice, your boss throws a narrow-eyed glance in your direction. Prime suspect, huh? You make your way back to your small reprieve in this chaotic store. Your bag sits there, all the evidence they'd need to put you away inside. You need someone else to blame. Things could be going worse. I will be free. This doesn't feel right. I don't want to hurt them. Wow, that drastic change. I will be free. You didn't work this hard and go through this much just to fail now. No matter what happens, you will find your scapegoat and reach for what you want, what you need. No matter, your scapegoats are scattered again, a thick cord of tension tying them all together. If you pull on that strand, it might all start to come apart. Just like you planned, just like you wanted, right? Oh, we finally hit the end of the demo. That one was so long because of all the reading and choices, and that one was a lot. All right. Oh, I want to play it again already. That's terrible. Thank you for playing the demo. Spill the beans if you enjoyed the game. Please make sure to wishlist on Steam and follow our Kickstarter campaign. Yay! Go do that. Go do that. Go do that. At least wishlist it if you can't back them. Share it on social media. Tell your friends. Tell everybody. What? Tell other streamers. What? We hope to see you again soon to conclude the investigation. I love this game. I'm sorry. It's not a game yet, but I don't care. I love this game. I need this game to be backed. I need this game to succeed on Kickstarter because I'm obsessed. I love it. Anyway, all right. Moving on because we're already past what I thought we were actually going to stream, but that's okay. Because 3 hours is still our normal, but I didn't think we were going to hit anywhere near 3 hours, and it's already 2:20 something. On to Tavern Talk. Look at Andu. He's so cute. Alpha version, not indicative of final product. Duh. There's Andu. He's your baby. Alright. Tavern Talk Stories. This is the Dreamwalker demo. Let me change the category. And then we'll start. Tavern Talks. We talks. Alright, here we go. There we go. Alright. Brand new demo. No one's seen this. Well, some people have seen it, obviously, by now, because it came out yesterday. But brand new demo. I don't think any of you guys have seen it, hopefully. Unless you watch another creator do it. But hopefully this is new for you guys, too. I've never seen it. This is my first playthrough, even though I've had it. I didn't touch it. I promise I didn't touch it. You can wishlist. I love how this opens like a book. It's so cute. Oh my god, what is this? I don't know what that is, but it's cute. Look at the little sticker. He's so cute. Choose your name. Oh, we choose our name this time around? We're not just the Tavern Keep? That's fun. New for me too. Nice. She, her, he, him, they, them. All the pronouns. All the pronoun options. Alright. As far as I know, this is not voice acted, so I do have to voice act everything. Yeah, okay. Also, I'm a fake fan because I backed Tavern Talk and I still haven't finished it. So, I think she's in the game. I think. Because I know there's like some old faces, they said, and there's some new people. I don't know who's an old face unless they're at the beginning of the game, because I haven't gotten that far. I'm awful with my visual novels sometimes. Sometimes I breeze through them, and then sometimes I'm like, I forget about them, and it's really bad. But I have recently made Tavern Talk like my before bed visual novel game. Basically, instead of like reading a book, I've been doing Tavern Talk. So hopefully I'll finish it soon, or rather than later. But this is a prequel, so I'm hoping I don't get spoiled on anything, because the events of the game haven't happened yet. So it should be fine. Should, upper order. We'll see. Oh, thank you, Rose. I thought it was a good idea. So I was like, this should work, right? It's a good way to wind down. So, that's been working for the most part when I've had the time. Some nights I've been too tired and I just pass out, which is great because I sleep. But when I'm not passing out tired, I just go through Tavern Talk. All right. Greetings, traveler. Traveler? Is that all I get? Greetings, old friend. I'm surprised to see you. It's good to see you. Or should I say almost stranger? I'm surprised to see you. Surprise. Hooray! I'm a weirdo, apparently. Cool. Whatever. What else is new? I've been told you sell magical drinks to exhausted travelers. Could I have one? Slow down. First things first. Wait. You're a customer now. I should watch my manners. My deepest apologies, Miss Mariam. Mariam. Yeah. When did you become so polite? Always have been. Must have missed it. Damn. Okay. Guess we're not polite. So, Miss Mariam, first things first, how have you been? Are you sure you don't want to make me something to drink first? Alright. I'll indulge you. What can I get you? Let's see. Your menu's small but enticing. How about that Voyager's Dream? Sounds nicely balanced, if a bit spiritual for my taste. But it does remind me of you. Your head has always been in the clouds. Feet on the ground, head in the clouds. There's less pleasant places for a head to be. That's valid. Such as? Hard concrete, sleep paralysis, a bike. That's all valid answers. Alright, I'll take the clouds. Now, before you run off to make my drink, do you mind showing me what you've got going on back there? Sure, tutorial, even though I know that I already know how to play this game, but that's okay. We'll show everything. Are you scouting out the competition? Call it wizardly curiosity. Can't argue with that. Come on, I'll give you a tour. Who is this precious baby? You're not Ondu. Although, to be fair, it's different. Oh my god, everything looks so different. Oh my god, what? Everything looks so different. Is there an eyeball here, or is this the bookend? I can't tell. Which kind of scares me, but alright. How's this for a drink mixing nook? Not too shabby. I like the personal touches. Thank you. I keep all my potions here, guarded carefully by Captain Bee-Bug. Captain Bee-Bug! Adorable. I missed that little critter. Do you think I could pet them? They always appreciate a good head scratch, but maybe after I'm done explaining. Alright. Let's mix your potions then. Not so fast, Miss Know-It-All. Let's follow due process. Ooh, that drink is so pretty! It's important to listen to what my patrons want. After all, I want to make sure they get what they asked for. But just in case I forget, I keep a detailed protocol in my log. And for days where I need a little extra help, Slinky summarizes my notes for me. Who the hell is Slinky? Sorry, Slinky? My lunar reef pygmy octopus. Whoa. Okay. It came in for an internship one day and never left. Very nice guy. Once I feel like I have a good idea of what my patron might want, I browse my recipes. How do you decide on the perfect one? I look at its properties and description to see which one would fit your wishes best. Then I draw it on the board with my chalk. Don't want to accidentally serve you in espresso oblivion. That sounds lovely. You have those on your menu. Not anymore. Damn. Not anymore. That's valid. Since each recipe requires the right balance, we need to pay attention to its stats. Can I open the thing again? No? Okay. There's strength, charisma. Is it in this order? Strength, charisma. Yeah. Dexterity, intelligence, defense. Yeah, it's in that order. Okay, good. Did you go classic? Each potion influences one stat. No. My potions can influence several stats, and they can add or subtract. Huh? Oh, this is... Oh my god, this is so much more complicated than Tavern Talk. Alright. And then I just take one and pour it over the mug. Okay, that one added one. Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't even read what it... Did it say anything else? Sorry. So that's how you pour them in. How else? Right. If I make a mistake, I'll pour the faulty mixes into Captain Bee-Bug's bucket. They love terrible potions. That's cute, but it's not as cute as Ondu being the garbage can. That's cuter still. That makes one of us, at least. Anything else you need to keep in mind? Don't forget to ring the bell once you're done. Now, sit back and relax while I make your drink. Just to make sure you wanted a Voyager's Dream. Coming right up. Seasoned Tides. Oh my god, they made a Nikki drink. Look at this. This inspiring message in a bottle is the perfect drink for any seasoned seafarer looking to win over their crewmates with nautical charm instead of brute force. Yes, this is me in a drink. I love it. This is on brand for me. I need to email the devs and be like, can I have a sticker of this please immediately? Because I need that for my channel. I'm only mad I didn't think of it first, to be honest. That is so on brand for me. My God. Its hefty cinnamon spice is considered good luck in the... What? Fisoian Seas? Fisoian Seas. One sip of this delicious drink is enough to fill you with hope for your future adventures. I hope you'll give it a try. This is so on brand for me. My God, I love it. The Slow Strike. That's cute. And then the Voyager's Dream. I love this. This one's beautiful. This one's beautiful. This is obviously my favorite because it has to be. The Celestial Twins' godly chaos and order have been distilled within this drink, combining them into an inspiring balance that grants you proficiency in a little bit of everything, without any extraordinary expertise. Let its flavorful journey through the astral and primordial seas stars fill you with hope for harmony and the courage to chase your own dreams. Nice. Alright, let's see. I don't know what any of these do. Oh good, it tells me. Okay, so this one will increase it by 1, which we do need. We need to increase this one by 2, but that only does 1. This one takes away 1. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this twice. So we're gonna do 2 of this, 1 of this, to take away 1 of those, right? Okay. This one raises only that, but this one does both. So we want that. I did it! I had to do math, but we did it. What does this one do? Wait, does it tell me now? Like the other one did? I'm so confused. This will take away my dexterity, but add 2 defense, it looks like. This one will take away my strength. Okay. So we have 6. Yeah, 6. Okay. Yay, go Nikki. I did it. Woohoo! I made the drink right. They added subtraction in this game now. Great. A dream of a drink just for you. Let's see how sound your method really is. This is excellent. Inspiring enough for any dream. Thank you. Though, if I may offer an idea, why are there shooting stars going into my drink? That's so funny. Your way of mixing this drink tastes refined. But who am I? But who would I be if I denied you the alternatives? Yourself? I was experimenting with a new potion on the way here. I called it Sirius. It's a simple brew that enhances the physical abilities of the body. And, well, I suppose it reminded me of you and your whole astrology obsession. I was hoping you'd still be interested in your potion craft, so I brought it by, just in case. You should have it. I think I can offer a different take on that delicious drink of yours. I think it can offer it, sorry. Ooh, I got a new potion. It's wonderful, thank you. Is it so bad that you need to get rid of it? No. Don't mention it. It will look good in your inventory. On that note, congratulations on opening your own tavern. It's always been a dream of mine. I got an offer and I took it. I had a divine dream about it. Oh, so we literally just opened the tavern. Cool. So we haven't had the tavern that long then, if it's only 37 years earlier. I mean, we're old as shit, but because I imagine we're young right now. But still, like, yeah, okay. I imagine we're like an elf and we're probably just still young, even though we're probably like 100 years old in tavern talk. But anyway, I think Gaia really wanted me to open a tavern. That, or I have a very vivid imagination. If the oh so great dragon of the fruitful earth didn't want you to open it, I guess she'd have sent you another vision instead. Exactly. So, are we competition now? Me and the great Miriam Alchemy Collective, I mean? Moria's most prestigious mage family and their famous potions of impossibility versus Nikki, the up-and-coming tavern keeper of Borkum and their most delicious concoctions. Sounds like a battle for the ages, right? I think we might be inhabiting very different niches. Unless you're thinking about becoming a stuck-up mage who sells her diluted potions for marked-up prices, I think you're good. I'll think about it. Just kidding. See these drinks as charitable donations. See this as you indulging my hobby. These are merely my fun little experiments. Indulging my hobby. A very the expensive hobby? Okay. Alpha. Check. A very expensive hobby. They tend to be. All my hobbies are friggin' expensive. I'd suggest a more profitable business model if you have the time. I'll think about it, Miss Miriam. You can drop the miss. We've known each other for what? Almost 2 decades now. No, for how fucking older? We're elves. I'm sorry. We're an elf. We have to be. Quite a while. Long time to have been best friends. Long time indeed. I don't want her to be my enemy. I love her. She's pretty. Even longer after you abandoned me for 2 whole years. I almost revoked your friend's license. I was busy. You could have sent a postcard. I'm sorry. I just needed to get away after... Oh, she's crying. I know. I lost her too. I'm just pulling your leg. I just missed you. Who did we lose? I missed you too. How are the Gaffira treating you? I heard Twin Burrow is lovely this time of year. The local flora is in bloom, which is beautiful. Postcard worthy even. But unfortunately, the uptake in pollen seems to also increase the fluctuation of the mana irregularities of the delta. Speaking of pollen, or I don't know what, but my whole face has been itchy like half the stream. I'm gonna have to take a damn Benadryl at this rate, because I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm itchy. My face is all like, allergic reaction to something. I don't know. I didn't even see my pets today, which is crazy, and I'm still dying right now. I don't get it. Simply said, keeping tourists on a straight path and everyone else safe from the arcane anomalies roaming the city gets a bit rough this time of year. It's interesting though. Something about the exposure to pollen shifts the creature's patterns and hunting behaviors. And you're studying to figure out the why? As is my position as a I don't know how the hell to say this. Gaffira, there you go. Gaffira analyst. Good for you. Did the magical protectors of the city also sponsor your armor? What? Okay. It's rare to see wizards running around this suited up. I made it myself. Well, the blacksmiths made it, but I transmuted it. Made it impervious to lightning damage and gave it some absorptive properties. Blah, that word didn't come out right. Sounds exciting. It is. Did you make this tavern yourself? I just renovated it. It was honestly in poor condition, but I think I prettied it up well. Had some help with it too, of course. Did we have Luffy come and help us? Wait. What? Anyway. You did a good job. I can barely tell someone broke that shelf before. Thank you. Do you like how I decorated it? It's not too bad, but of course there's always room for improvement. How did we go from a sea shanty, by the way, to what in the other game looks like a very, plant-based, nature-themed... We went from nautical to nature. I wonder how that happens. It'd be fun to find out. I like that it's right by the sea and so close to home. I do love the sea. I love the sea theme. We're gonna have to play this one on stream now. Damn it. You moved to Borkum just to have a view of Moria from your backyard. What can I say? I'm sentimental. I thought about moving to Zenith for about half a day, but and the next game is in Zenith, so what? Okay. So we do move. Okay, so that's how that happens, I guess. I thought it was the same tavern, but I guess not. They flavor their bread rolls with sesame seeds. They only put blueberry jam in their jelly donuts. I can't deal with that. I don't like sesame seeds, so valid. At least not on bread. I'm weird. I thought they tasted quite good, actually. Nice change of pace. Oh, how you betray me again. Did you get to explore their treacherous bread on your way home? I also don't like blueberries, though, so I guess either one would have been good for me. I'm weird. Plenty. I stopped by to pick up an incense delivery, and the baker was right next door. He was very forthcoming about his assortment and about the town's gossip. I think I could write a baking manual interspersed with a local tabloid article at this point. Anything you'd like to share? You know how much I like gossip? You know how much my patrons like gossip? Isn't it your job to keep their secrets to yourself? I have to make quests somehow. Fair enough. It was a whole lot of talking in circles and worrying about nothing. What stuck out the most was how worried he was about his niece's neighbor's son. That's a what? That's a mouthful. Niece's neighbor's son. Okay. Apparently, the kid hasn't slept well in days and insists there's a monster hiding under his bed. What kind of monster? Not sure. Allegedly, it has millipedes' feet and snores. That's weird. Haunting of 1,000 snores? I love that rumor. What the hell? Fascinating. Do you think it's real? No. The baker also told me about a mysterious rogue allegedly going rogue around town. I love that. Stealing buttons, beads, bones? No, honey. The townsfolk have started locking their doors at night, but even that won't prevent the theft. I think maybe the boy is scared and projecting his fear into his dream and under his bed. Honey heist. Not too bad of a theory. What did the investigation conclude? I'm never going to say this word right. Gaffira Miriam? Nothing. I didn't investigate. I considered it. You know, study the potential beasts or delusions, show the kid how to sucker punch any hiding horrors. I had time to leave a charm guarding against bad dreams with the baker, but then I had to get going. I was only passing through after all. I guess your jurisdiction doesn't extend to the mainland anyway. So what did bring you back here? Me, I hope? The Afterlight Solstice Festival. My parents are sponsoring this year, and they asked for some help with the preparations. Lots to do and all, even with half the month still left to go. Glad to hear they finally reached out. Yeah. But it surprises me you took days off for that. I always thought you're not too fond of the event. Too loud, too dark, too people-y, all that. I wasn't exactly in a position to refuse. It was Zara's favorite, you know. So I guess this is their way of honoring her. Getting obsessed with anything that reminds them of her existence, needing to make it perfect in her memory. Any way to keep on living, I guess. Okay, I see how that wasn't easy to say no to. Not that I tried. Anyhow, will you come over for the celebrations? Maybe. I might have to work. I suppose a day of festivities means good business for you. I'll make sure to send some guests your way. Oh, hi! Who are you? Fish person missing an arm with a cannon? What is this? What is that? Did I hear festivities? Who's throwing a party? And why am I not invited? I'm sorry, who are you? That's Una. She helps me with all my renovations and repairs, so I let her live upstairs for free. I see. Now the makeshift roof makes a lot more sense. No need to be intimidated by my DIY skills. You two know each other? For quite some time, yes. And you never introduced her to me, Nikki? Here, I thought we were so close. Even after I lost my hand while trying to fix the leaking stern. She lost her hand trying to help me? Okay. Please don't believe everything she says. Hey! You want to tell me that you climbed all the way up there yourself to fix the leak? That's not... Never mind. To tell you the truth, I lost my arm while brawling with a two-headed sheep. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Terrifying beast, really. Good thing there was a field of cloves nearby. Did you know they're absolutely crazy about clovers? Just in case you ever get into a hairy situation with some sheep. Or should I say woolly situation. I hate that I'm laughing. You know exactly why you're letting me stay here. That was literally me the whole time during Nice Day for Fishing. I hate that I'm laughing. I remember saying that even. Oh, good night, Hunter. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you. I will stay hydrated. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the demos. I hope you have a good night. Thinking of that sheep really made me crave one of your drinks, though. You got another one for me? Why does sheep make you think of... Does it really matter? Do you have a drink or not? Sure. What may I concoct for you? Something that makes me the lucky fool at the poker table over at the Squeaky Lobster. You feel me? What the hell? A bit of charisma here and there, so no one will notice a thing. What thing? If I elaborate on that, I'd have to sweep you out of the way. Alright. In that case, I better see what charismatic brew I can concoct for you. Hey, that rhymes. Well, Now, Una didn't request a specific drink, but she did mention some attributes that drink should have. What did she say again? I should check my log for the specific keywords if I can't remember. Should I find myself lost, I can ask Slinky for help. I've got this. Alright, Slinky, give me my stuffs. Oh, look, we got some of the, we got the rumors. The citizens of Zenith are being plagued by a strange series of thefts. Hold on to your buttons and your honey and check in on your scared kids. Okay. Hello. There we go. Oh, it tells me... Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's really cool. Alright. Stats. Important, don't forget. Okay. All she said was charismatic, right? Oh, lucky as well. Do I have something for luck? This is charisma, I know. But is this good for luck? I don't know. Stress. Refreshing taste. Motivation. No, I think it would be this one then, right? Nautical charm. Oh yeah, it does say luck. Sorry. Good luck. There we go. We're making my drink! We're making my drink now. Yay! Alright, we want to lose some of that. But let's make sure we don't need something else that does both. Okay, that does. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, I don't want to start with that. That's a terrible idea. What am I doing? I need the charm first, right? What gives me a lot of charm? Wasn't there one that gave me 2 for charm? Nope, that's a -2. I don't know why I thought I saw one that gave me 2 for charm. Am I losing my mind? Probably am. I probably am. Okay, but I need 2 of this. Do I have one that lowers the defense? Wait, oh wait, this raises charm by itself. So maybe we do that, we do that, we get rid of the strength. Is that correct? No. Oh, this isn't over far enough. Wait, did I not? I thought I put more. I didn't put enough. There we go. We did it. Alright, my bad. I thought I had put enough, but I did not. I did not. There we go. Look at that beautiful Nikki drink. Look at this beautiful Nikki drink. I love it. I love it. Anyway, there you go. Let's see if this suits your taste. Delicious as always, exactly what I wanted. Now the losers over at the Squeaky Lobster Poker Night can pack up. But what about you, oh so mysterious suited up woman? I know absolutely nothing about you. Just that you're besties with Nikki. How about you two share a funny little anecdote with us? Or at least your name. I'm Gafira, I forgot how I was saying it already. Gafira Miriam. You know, like the Miriam Alchemy Collective, the famous potion brewery of Moria. No big deal at all. There's a potion brewery on Moria? Huh? Didn't get to try these yet. You should, if you make it to Moria sometime. Awesome! I'll put it on my Gaia bucket list. You're not from here, I take it? Nope. Straight out of the Astral Sea. People can usually tell immediately, but whatever. I'm here now. What a sweet gig. I suppose so. Any particular reason why you're exploring Gaia? I've heard wondrous things about the Astral Sea. Must have been a bit difficult to leave behind. Curiosity. I want to see every last bit of Gaia. Every grass, every tree. Leave no stone unturned. Blech. For you, Gaia may be daily bread, but for astral folk like me, it's rare we get to see beyond the tides. So now that I do, I must make the most of it. However, that works. They don't make as many manuals about adventuring as you'd think. And I'm slowly running out of cracks and crevices in this wooden interior to count. I can hear you. I'm sorry, I didn't... That's alright, I'm rooting for you to see more of the world. I appreciate the company, though. And I appreciate a good old bar. It's got a good view. Speaking of which, I'd love to see the biannual astral star eclipse. Of course, I've witnessed it countless times on my home plane, but after a while, even the darkness of an otherwise sparkling sea just doesn't excite me anymore. Anyway, oh, anyone knows what stars underwater look like? Totally. Allegedly, there's no better place to watch the eclipse than Varika. But that's so far up north, it's kind of out of reach for me currently. So until then, I'll just go on fun day trips and get into bar fights elsewhere. Lovely. Speaking of bars, remember I told you I'd do some industrial espionage for you at the Lucky Knitter? The Lucky Knitter, okay. Vaguely, how did it go? First of all, your tavern is still cooler. That's a relief. But even better, I roped the owner into a dice game. The bet, if I win, I get something extraordinary. If they win, I'll fix their broken void siphon. And I assume you won? Bingo. And I snatched quite the treasure for you. They said it was collecting dust in the glass cabinet anyways, and they were glad to hand it down to a worthy opponent. And now, I hand it down to my worthy friend. The tag says Anka. No idea what it does though, but I figured it might help you. Oh, I'm getting potions everywhere. Thank you, Una. I think it'll add nicely to my collection. I thought so. Anyways, let me fill you in on some hot... I still can't say this word. Fisoan gossip I picked up on my way back. I'm all ears. Apparently, some exciting things are happening in Zenith at the moment. So you've also heard about the thief that apparently has an odd preference for stolen goods? Well... No, actually, I was talking about those colorful cobblestones appearing in the streets. I definitely have to get my hands on a few of those. The stones, not the streets. I bet they're magical. Who knows what I could do with them? I did see those colorful stones in the pavement. Red, pink, and orange, if I remember correctly. It looked cute. I thought of it as the doing of a young carbuncle. Carbuncle? What is a carbuncle? Alright. You know, the little furry critters with the gemstone between their eyes, painting the streets cobblestones in its favorite colors. Oh, okay. Thank you for explaining what it was after I asked. Thank you, game. I love you. Like it believes a quick paint job would turn the cobblestones into real gems. Carbuncle? That's a pretty rare occurrence on Fisoia. I don't know how to say this damn thing. I'll figure it out. I thought they preferred a warmer climate. Pah! That speculative talk about carbuncles bores me. It's clearly the work of an artistically gifted leprechaun. Sure, why not? Ever seen a leprechaun paint stones? And have you ever seen just any carbuncle in this latitude? I think a carbuncle sounds more likely. Of course it does. Yeah, either way, I really gotta check it out. City beautification program. You could also investigate the thefts while you're there. Or help a poor kid plagued by nightmares. Not sure how bricks would help a kid, but I'll see if I can find an adventurer with a babysitting license to pass on your worries. Do you need a ride then? Before you decide to go to Zenith by foot and get in a fight with a martially gifted leprechaun or something like that? That sounds kind of fun. Why are you offering me a ride? Just out of pity? I didn't perceive you as someone desperate for sympathy. I have to stop by at the Ashen Grove to pick up flowers for the Afterlight Solstice Festival. They say the forget-me-nots are the most beautiful in all of Asteria. And it's not far to Zenith after all. Oh, well then, how could I say no to such a sweet offer? We'll leave as soon as you've finished your drink. Why the rush? You could also stay for another drink if you want. Honestly, my mother insists that the flowers are of highest priority. I better get it over with quickly. I also wouldn't say no to a free afternoon once in a while. Would you know what to do with your time off? Not sure. Collecting colourful stones? Or indulging in another delicious bread roll? She's mocking me at this point. Maybe I'll even have time for some leisurely tourism. Anything particular you have in mind? A few things, but it's best not to dream boundlessly without a concrete plan. That's the best kind of dreaming. You must be curious about something. Well, I wouldn't mind running into ancient undiscovered magic slumbering below the hills. Or maybe a spa of ancient magic, or a library, perhaps. I digress. Let's head out to the Ashen Grove in Zenith, of course. Alrighty then, I won't make you stay here any longer. See you soon, Nikki. Till the next tidal wave. Okay, bye. Whatever that means. Until next time, Tavern Keeper. Take care of yourself. And don't make me wait as long as the last time, please. I won't. I promise. Oh good, there's more. I thought that was going to be the end. Andu! Wait, that's my baby. Give him back. Astral hairs don't know the macaw. What? Makawaba. What the f is that? Alright. Yes, they do. And how would you know that? I've read a basic biology book. Wait, you can read? Hello and welcome to the Drowsy Dragon, travelers. Hello? Thank you for the warm greeting, Tavern Keeper. You may call me Nikki. It's a real pleasure to meet you, Nikki. So, Nikki, do you have any paladin repellent on hand? You read a scientific study. Can't say I have. How about a truth serum? No, not that one either. Sorry. Truth serum? Are you accusing me of lying? I'm not accusing you. I know you're lying. Alright. How about a drink to settle your spirits? A drink. You have my full undivided attention. What does it cost? Just your names. I don't have a very good business going if I'm giving away free drinks for names. You drive a hard bargain. Those are very precious. I meant an introduction. I already like my name well enough. Ah, that I can do. I'm Rune. No, you're not. That's the name of the guard I talked to earlier. Common name. Sure. We can't all be called Quasar Duskbringer. What kind of name is Quasar Duskbringer? Bro. Okay. No, we couldn't. That would be very inefficient. What a dramatic name. No, really. My family has a flair for the dramatic. Can I get my drink now? Of course. Right away. Anything in particular you fancy? The hottest drink on your menu. Like, literally? What else? Okay, I can do that. Alrighty. We're doing that one. Hot. I love that it shows me. This one's like, what is it, deadly? I don't know what that is, but this is hot. Oh, we need a lot of defense. Okay, charisma doesn't move. The dexterity has to go down, not up. Where's the one that went down? This one. Oh my god, that's 2 though. That's too much. But we need the defense to come up anyway. Hold on. So let's do one of these. And then I need defense. Okay, that's attack. I don't need attack. I need my attack to go down, actually. This is defense by itself. Alright, look at the colors! I love the colors of these, my god. Alright, this is the -2 dexterity one. But it's gonna raise the other ones up. Wait, I don't want dexterity up, I want dexterity down. Well, that is what I'm doing. Never mind. I'm sorry. Wait, did it not change? Wait, no, I was already there. What am I doing? Oops, hold on. Redo. My dexterity's not even supposed to be that low. Hold on. I need... crud. What's this one. So bring that down. And then I need a little dexterity. Oh no, that'll bring it back to 0. No! Wait, that's charisma. That's not dexterity. What am I doing? Oh, crud. I haven't even done the defense yet. Okay, I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? Like, very wrong. Or is it just this and that's it? No, because that brought this back. But my thing is full, right? Oh my god. How do I make the freaking defense go up more? Okay, we're gonna start over. I'm pretty sure I screwed the whole thing up. Hold on. We're starting over. I'm sorry. What? Okay, I need 2 defense for starters. What? That negative. That takes my defense down. This raises my defense. Okay, I see. Oh, I think I see. Hold on. I do this one first. I think. I'm not sure. And then this one. Okay. And then I need to lower my attack. One of these did that, right? This one. By 2. Keep going. There we go. Took a minute. Damn. I was like, what the hell am I doing wrong? Alright. I'm not playing that cat coffee game. How did you just realize? Speaking of, before you were asking about Coffee Talk, Tavern Talk was inspired by Coffee Talk. So there you go. We did end up with one that was inspired by Coffee Talk at the end of the day here. Hot and steamy as requested. Ah. You were really going all in with that drink mixing of yours. I gave it my best. Andu appreciates your efforts too. Andu! I love you, baby. Sorry, Andu? The pollywog on their shoulder. He's not a pollywog, you uneducated mop. What is he then? A draconic familiar. Is this just me in the future? Question mark? Is this me? Am I serving myself? And a gift from my buddy Levi. Levi? Leviathan? Didn't you read a basic theology book? I'm sorry, you were talking about the Leviathan? Yes. The great sea serpent dragon of the primordial sea. Coolest guy around, yada yada. You know what? I don't want to know. Not at all. How you've gotten your hands on a draconic familiar. Alright with me. I'd love to know more. Maybe next time. For now, can I offer you a drink too, Quasar? No, thank you. I don't drink on the job. For dragon's sake. What is your job, if you're okay with me asking? I'm a paladin of the Aurelian Star Guards. I've dedicated my entire life to spreading Cassiopeia's light and wisdom in the name of the Order of Starlight. I save those who cannot save themselves and deliver justice to places darkness threatens to conquer. So, like a cop. No, not like a cop. The dragons wish for us to live in harmony with one another, and for that, we must find a balance between compassion and rooting out evil. So, a religious cop. I'd much prefer a different insult. The Order of Starlight. You follow the great dragon of the astral sea, Cassiopeia, right? We don't often see people from the Order here in Mossberry. It doesn't have a big stronghold on Visoia, whatever the heck this is. Visoia yet. I don't know how to pronounce these names. They're made up anyway, but I want to pronounce them the way they intend. And the Aurelian star things? We're from the... Whoa. Should it be Magiocracy or Magocracy? I feel like Magocracy sounds better than Mago... Whatever the hell I just said first. Magocracy. That explains the stick up your ass. And where are you from? The circus? Your dreams. My nightmares, more like it. What convinced you two to travel together? A mutual love for bickering? We're not traveling together. What is this then? Surveillance. Nikki, I'm sure it won't surprise you to hear, but I ran into this criminal while they were running from the law. Quite literally. 6 guards were chasing them. 6. Yeah, and you helped me run from them. What does that make you? Ooh, compassionate? Ooh. It felt unmatched and unfair, so I felt a bit of empathy. You might want to look that word up. I'm good, I think. Plus, it's innocent until proven guilty, right? Mm-hmm. That being said, they look very guilty. You don't even have a face, man, but alright. I've never stolen a single thing in my entire life. You tried to pickpocket me 3 times on the way here. Damn. What did the guards say or yell while you were running? I won't repeat the yelling, but I checked in with them later to hear out their side. They told me a very precious artifact was stolen from the Museum of Historical Sea Serpentry. You mean Andu? Our local Leviathan Museum? Yes, the Eye of the Storm has gone missing. It's said to spare a glimpse at the dreams of the great sea serpent himself. Hence why it was being safeguarded in that abomination of a temple-museum combination. Bummer, I love looking at that ore. Wow. Never been to the museum myself, unfortunately. I guess I shouldn't have waited around. Luxie, welcome in. Why are you up so late? Why are you up so early late? Early late. Collection. Now I missed out on that dream journal? Orb. Hopefully it will be back soon, so you haven't lost your chance just yet. The receptionist saw a cloaked fae with a giant staff and a purple familiar pocketed. Could be anyone. I see the problem. But how about a compromise? Quasar, you give back the eye, but don't hand in your new acquaintance. Oh, Zucchini, thank you for finally collecting your daily shell.
Chef Zucchini Jr. SR just redeemed daily shell collection.
That way you'll both have an alright rest of the day. Luxie did not take your shell, but alright. I would have already done that, but they don't have it anymore. Or them on them at least, and they refuse, to be honest. You believe you slept around 5 to 7 hours? Damn. Alright, fair enough. Never mind. I rescind my questioning. Rose, why are you still awake is a better question at this point. Now I need to find out where they hid it. So you don't get in trouble for helping them flee. dot dot dot. No comments. Bingo. And to return the artifact to its rightful owner. I should have stayed quiet. Now she gets reprimanded. I can't exactly let a criminal run free either, but I need proof first. One should not condemn without having weighed the scales of justice carefully. Spoken like Cassiopeia herself. Yes. Not that I stole anything, but if I did, Leviathan would greatly appreciate it. And how would you know that? I asked him. Right. And what did he say? Nothing. But he didn't take away my power nor banish me into a volcano pit, so he clearly approves. Seems like you have both lost your marbles then. Oh no. I'm sorry, Luxie. Well, I'm glad you finally got some sleep. That's good. I'm sorry you've had a shitty week. Or shitty sleep. At least, whatever. My brain... my whole brain is shitty right now, so I'm not doing great. Do you follow any of the dragons, Nikki? I hope you're familiar. It is not a result of wizardry. I'm devoted to Gaia, the heart of the earth. Sometimes Gaia sends me stuff, and I won't take it back. I'm afraid it's all wizardry here. I'm devoted. Sounds wonderful. I'm happy to hear you found your calling. Me too. She's been a great help with the recipes. And she sent me Captain B-Bug over here. I couldn't be more thankful for that. Oh, insomnia brain? Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. You're getting ready for bed. You've been addicted to... I know! You're always playing Graveyard Keeper. I'm glad you're loving it, though. That's good. Guilty conscience. Glitter theft, perhaps? I would definitely be a glitter thief. That would be funny. Anyway, may I ask what all the astrology is about, then? Cassiopeia and Leviathan are typically the dragons associated with the stars, so it's a bit off-brand, right? Not really. This is my tavern, not Gaia's, and I like astrology. I learned it from the local sailors. And since they're my main customers, it just made sense, you know? I know I need to play it, Rose. One day you gotta, like, sit with me and explain, and then I'll play it. That's actually quite sweet. Thank you. You know, the star signs were created by Cassiopeia and Leviathan in unison. They both work quite well together. They're twins, such as expected of family traditionally. But they're naturally opposed. Chaos and law just doesn't go together. Hence the different planes and doctrine. I have up my point to make you play it. That's fine. Oh, you're saving up your point. Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay. Well, if you're saving up your points for that, girl, you gotta be in my stream, like, giving me all kinds of pointers, because I keep falling off that game. So if you don't get me far enough in that game, I'm never gonna pick it up again, which is the problem. Because I like it, and I want to like it. Whatever. I do like it. I don't dislike it. I'm confused by it. I love Graveyard Keeper. Then I put it aside for a year, and now I cannot play it anymore because... See, that's the problem I had. I kind of started it, kind of understood it, but not really. Put it down, and I have no idea. And I've started over, like, 2 or 3 times. I'm like, bro, I don't understand. You'd be here to coach? Okay, good, because I don't put me in, coach. You're the same way. Oh no, Lisa. We're just gonna have a group Graveyard Keeper day, I guess. Check. Cool. But on the note of your magic, Nikki, I admit I'm curious about your drinks now. May I try one after all? Happily. What will it be for you? Let me think. After talking so passionately about Leviathan and Cassiopeia, the Voyager's Dream sounds like a fitting brew. I've actually gotten some new potions in today. If you'd like, I could try mixing up a fresh new version of the Voyager's Dream. Maybe with a shot of my new Sirius potion. I don't know which one that is anymore. Sounds exciting. Count me in. Alright, I need a... Which one is the Sirius potion? Oh, the Gold Star. Makes sense. That makes logical sense. It would also help if I pinned the drink. Here. I need the wiki. I don't like games where I need the wiki open though. See, that already makes me not want to play it again, which is terrible. Because I did like it. Why? I messed up, didn't I? Because I should have started with Sirius, but I started with this beautiful... What is this beautiful one, by the way? That is, like, totally on brand for me again. Tijat? I don't know. But look at this. It's gorgeous. It's a shell. It's a pearl. It's blue in a pink. It's gorgeous. I love it. Alright, Sirius first. And then I need... that one's done. This is done. This is fine. I need strength and luck. Or charisma, whatever. Strength and charisma is all I need now. Or not strength. Defense. Whatever. I can't remember the freaking names of these things. I'm terrible. Is this the only one that gives me charisma, though? Shoot. Hold on. Charisma. Oh no, this one gives me charisma. I was gonna say, nothing else gives me charisma? Hold on, there we go. Oh, I need the dexterity to go up again. This is what I need, right? And that's it, and then I'm done. Yes? Perfect! Perfect! Look at that. Beautiful. Who is this pretty bumblebee? That is, what was their name? Captain Bumble something? What was their name? Oh my god, I forgot their name. Wait, and they're so pretty and adorable. I forgot their name. Hold on, I gotta go back. I went too far. I went too far. I went too far. I went too far. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Captain B-Bug. That's their name. There it is. Captain B-Bug. It's the Andu of this game because Andu's up here. I don't know why he has Andu, but I want him. Give him back. Nikki likes that game. You know what it's about, right? Oh no. Wait, which one? Stardew's one of those games. I've never played Stardew with a wiki open, though. I'm probably missing a bunch of shit, but I don't really care because I still get certain things done because I have, like, a direction. I feel like with Graveyard Keeper, I never had that direction properly, which is the problem. Oh, hush, Zucchini. Mixed with a different brew, a Voyager's Dream for you. Incredible. It's almost like I can taste the Astral and Primordial Sea in unison together. Brilliant. Your assortment is quite versatile in taste profiles. You must get around often. Not as much as I'd like, actually. How so? I'm tavern bound most of the time. No one to cover for you in case of absence? Something like that. So how do you get your potions then? Well, usually I make them myself. I come up with what I can for recipes as well. Zucchini? Sometimes my friends bring me some potions or recipes they stumble upon on their travels. Cool. Wait, let me see if I... Uh-oh. Ah, I knew it. Here you go. Ooh, a new recipe. Northern Brawler. That's really not necessary. That's cute, because in the other game we have the Southern Brawler, so that's cute. But, thank you. I was getting all crumpled in my bag anyways. Do I want to know where you stole that from? Stole? Not at all. Total normal recipe I found under a rock. I found under a rock. Sure. Same age, boy. What were you doing at the museum anyway? Or more on Fisoa. Do not call me that. My bad? I'm here for missionary work and because of curiosity, to be honest with you. They say Fisoa harbored many of the dragon's champions, and indulging in history a bit can't hurt, right? Though Leviathan's allegedly chosen leave a bit to be desired. I was hoping to find interesting exhibitions or lectures on local divine legends. You know, learn from the best. Or the worst. It's usually so boring. Perhaps you just lack the attention span to enjoy them. Don't make me forget to tell you about the new museum they're building in the Sai Plains right now. New museum? Yeah, I overheard some of the guards gossiping about it earlier. Apparently there's a fresh dig site in the steep, or something, and they're trying to improvise an exhibition with their loot. Sounded very boring and dry, but maybe that'll quench your thirst for dull knowledge. The Sai Plains, you say? It's not too far from here. Right? Maybe I should visit myself. I heard they're theming the museum's architecture around the artifact shape. long lost loot. You shouldn't be anywhere near museums or artifacts. Will you go see it? Perhaps. I need to figure out this whole thing first. What? Me? No. Yes. The whole stolen artifact thing, and the accidental aid in burglary thing, and your lying thing. May I recommend some rest first? I have somewhat comfortable beds. Actually, yes. Please. I could offer you separate rooms, or separate ones. Am I staying too? Yes. You're in investigative custody. Fine. I could use a nap. And another drink later. I'll be ready. Have a restful night, Nikki. And keep an eye on your silverware. Do I even have silverware? I don't even like silver. That'd make a fun rumor. What does that mean? Sometimes my patrons come with really interesting gossip, and that's always worth noting down. You never know when you can turn them into a quest. But this time I was just kidding. I think your silver version won't be helpful for any future adventures. Hold on. Turn rumors into quests. How do you do that? At the end of every day, I sort my rumors, and some days I have enough to turn them into a quest for my patrons. It's quite fun. Mind showing me how that works, perchance? I can give you a sneak peek. The economy. The economy's based on the economy? Alright. Ah, look at all the shells. Oh my god. Oh, guys, we have to play this on stream. It's nautical and sea themed, and it's perfect. And I'm like freaking out every time I see something new. This is my rumor to quest workstation. Name pending. Oh, this little tentacle. What's this little fella doing here? Oh, that's Slinky. It organizes my journal and already has the daily rumors ready at hand. Or a tentacle, I guess. Who, what? What are you talking about? Unethical things? What, Luxie? What's confusing? Better keep him away from Andu. He's very territorial about purple. Okay. So you already have several quest papers prepared? Exactly. This way I can easily group my rumors. And I can plan out multiple quests at the same time. One rumor a day. Or two. Really depends on who comes by. Bro, which game? Oh, they're talking about Graveyard Keeper. I'm saying we gotta play the game I'm playing. We gotta play this on stream when it's a full game. Because right now this is only a demo. And we gotta play this because it's on brand. I had no idea this was gonna be so on brand for me. So we gotta play it now. And somehow, on a freaking Friday night when I'm tired, I've streamed longer than I've planned. Which is amazing. Rumors that I think might be related go on the same quest paper. If they're nothing alike, I place them on different ones, and so on and so forth. When I collected enough rumors, Slinky will only let me finish the quest if I group together the correct rumors. He's a bit of a control freak. And what about the shell inside? Sometimes I write down rumors that seem relevant at first, but eventually turn out to be useless. Why don't you just throw them away right away? What if I changed my mind or made a mistake? This way, no snippets can get lost. Nice. Oh. Every day I have to store all my new rumors on a quest paper. Again, Slinky's control issues. Plus, that way I avoid unnecessary clutter in my journal. I see no problem with that. Little chaos never hurt anyone. Right on, dude? I love to keep things tidy, but you do you. What matters most is that once I have enough rumors to make a quest, I should take my time and fully put it together. What about today? I wrote down a lot of rumors today. I'm sure I can make a quest right now. Hold on, are you taking notes? Maybe. I'm just interested in how quests are made, that's all. Well, now you know the process, but I'll keep the actual quest making to myself. No spoilers. After all, I'm the Tavern Keeper and you're the adventurer. Fine, I'll accept your judgment. Come on, Andu, let's go to bed. Have a restful night. Now let's build a quest. Alright, Zenith. These are all zeniths, so do these all go together? Yay! Ooh, that's so pretty. Look at how pretty. It has a little dragon wing, but then it has a fish tail, and it's blue. Why is this game on brand like this? I didn't know. I think I'm gonna like this more than the original. Damn. The boogeyman stole my socks. Okay. In the small town of Zenith, the young boy is being terrorized by the sounds of thousands of feet and loud snores below his bed. Could this monster be summoned by nightmares caused by a series of strange thefts plaguing his neighbors? And who decided to give the town a makeover by repainting its cobblestone in bright colors? A leprechaun, a carbuncle, or a very artistic button collector? Solve one mystery, get 2 for free. Wow. Get 2 for free. That's so funny. Well, I can't. Yeah, I can't. Okay. Yep, I'm done. And that's it. Thank you for playing. Yay! Alright, that's the end. I knew that one was going to be the end because it's only like the one day, but like, damn. I didn't expect to stream this long. Jesus, guys. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed, guys. Zucchini, shut up. Hi, devs. Yeah, really, right? Aren't they cute? I love the devs. I love this game. I love the team. I love the original game, even though I haven't finished it yet. Because I wouldn't have backed it otherwise. Because monies. Alright, guys. I don't know if any of my friends are still streaming. Because it's 11:30 my time. I'm tired. Let's see if anybody's still streaming. I'm going to bed, though. That's all I know. What is this? What game is this? Sorry. Like, somebody rated out, and I'm trying to figure out what game this is, because it looks like Persona, but, like, I don't know what this is. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I see what this is. Oh, that's a horror game that I got rated into. Cool, cool. Love that for me. I love that for me. I'm not sticking around for that, that's for sure. Hang on. Alright, I don't know how late Jade is going on a Friday night. She usually, I feel like she normally in general goes at least 4 hours, and she's only 3 hours in, so we're good, but like I'm sleepy, guys. I worked hard, man. I'm tired. It's bedtime. I always forget Luxie says it that way, and I hate it so much. Luxie, I love you, but I hate that, and you know it. And you know it. Anyway. And yes, it is. We all said happy birthday at the beginning of stream. But you missed that, so you can now say happy birthday. Alright. So, if you're on Twitch, please come with us to say hello to Miss Jade. Obviously, we love Jade. You should be following Jade by now. If you're not, you're going to remedy that now. Make sure you grab the raid message. And thank you guys for hanging out. And I'll see you tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern for more Rune Factory. We're finally going back to Rune Factory. I feel like it's been a while. Because we didn't do it last week. Right? Yeah, it's been a week. 2 weeks, whatever. So, I'm excited to jump back in. I don't remember where we were. I know we went through hell. Oh, we went into heaven also. Right. Okay. See, it takes me a minute. I remember where we are, though. But, thank you, Rose. Thank you so much. And thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody. Lisa, again, happy birthday, my love. I hope you had a great day. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Because it's getting late for you, too, now. But I hope you had a great birthday. And thank you to everybody who came today and hung out. This was way longer than I expected, especially considering their demos. But I did it. And I love both of them. I hope you guys like the demos. And I hope you wishlist them, if nothing else. Don't forget to spread the word about Spill the Beans. Spread the word. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.